Well, welcome everybody to beautiful Remax Field. Gorgeous night tonight in our River Valley, as it always is. We just want to give a shout out to our friends, the Brass Tactics out front, getting the party started, and we'll see more of them a little bit later as well. They're going to be, I guess, center stage, but really, the stage is set for the biggest game of the 2025 season so far. This is the very first home playoff game. So welcome, and yeah, we can cheer for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
My name is Graham Neal, and I'm up here in the media center above Section F, high up here along with DJ Aiden Snellgrove. He is, I'd say, a country music expert, of course, and DJ around town. So welcome back, DJ Aiden. How you doing? You pumped for the game?
I'm pumped. Edmonton, how we feeling for Riverhawks baseball playoffs?
Yeah. That's the DJ in Aiden, absolutely. Ray, put your hands in the air. And over in the booth here, as always, Gerard Murray, Matty Murdoch helping to keep things, I was going to say on track, but very seldom do we ever stay on track up here. But that's kind of how things work. It's going to be a great game, beautiful night, lots of people, and our own Abby Vandenberg down on the field. And Abby, I know you are very, very excited about this game, as you are. Basically, Abby, if you see a ladybug, you're excited. So, but this has got to be next level.
Yeah, oh, for sure. I mean, think of a ladybug in the playoffs. Like, that is out of this world. And tonight we've got human men in the playoffs. Like, this is going to be an amazing night. I love baseball. I love all of it, pretty much everything that we got to do this year. I got to do some pretty fun hosting for all of our baseball nights, and I'm also excited to be able to like celebrate those really cool themes that we did this year. So ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be seeing a lot of our like throwbacks basically from this season. And speaking of throwbacks, Graham, I also just want to make sure that everybody in the crowd really understands that the Riverhawks clinched the North Division title at the end of this regular season this year. Let's hear it for the Riverhawks one more time.
Well, you know what? Abby, the human men that you spoke of warming up down there, which is great because a lot of times people are like, are we using AI or drones? These are human men. But you're right. Yep. They clinched the North Division title at the end of the regular season, beating Victoria, who they're playing here tonight. They sent 3 players to the West Coast League All-Star game, Trent Lenahan, Max Stagg, and Jason Green.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, big names. Big names.
2 current and 3 former Riverhawks made the leap to the major leagues this summer, including Jack Gurovich, who was drafted in the 3rd round. That's the highest Riverhawk draft pick ever.
That's amazing.
That's right. Riverhawk, you know what? We could clap all day. Carson Latimer went to the Cincinnati Reds, set a new Riverhawks record for the fastest pitch thrown in the West Coast League. 99 miles an hour. Did it right here in front of a sold-out Canada Day crowd.
That's
Who
right,
was here Canada Day? Anybody? There you go. Lots of history happening.
Yeah.
Robert Phelps, drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies, also set a Riverhawks record this summer. He stole 5 bases in 1 game. So there you go. And, of course, for all of us contributing, the Riverhawks set a West Coast League attendance record this year, 131,966. So what a year it's been on the field down here at Remax. Thank you to everybody. Pretty great. Pretty great. Now everyone can cheer.
Yeah,
there
let's
you go.
Do it. Yeah, I want you, who went to a game this year in our regular season? Awesome. Awesome. Well, you might see your theme up on the screen today. You might see some throwback games related to the theme night that you were at. My personal favorite was the country night with the little children mutton busting.
Oh, yeah, country night. Yeah, Aiden.
That was amazing.
DJ Aiden was here for that from Daisy's Saloon helping us out. You're right, mutton busting was great. We're going to go through lots. We got a little montage. A lot of people are. One night we had 2 shirtless men wrestling in a baby pool full of nacho cheese. So really, That is a memory that I get
Yeah.
emotional just thinking about right
Never
there.
a dull
so.
moment here. We
Uh,
love our nachos. We love putting people in weird food situations.
Absolutely.
Here at
Well, I
Lake
can
Max.
see down River Valley Road from my vantage point, tons of people coming in. I know there's lots of stuff happening on the concourse. And I don't know, are you going to head there, Abby? I'm not even
gonna
sure.
head there right now. I think my face is itching for a little bit of paint.
Yeah, you know
So I'm
what?
gonna
It's
go
time to
check
get
that
your
out.
playoff face on. So
Yeah.
maybe someone can help you.
I love that. Thanks
Get
so
your
much,
game
Graham. See you
face.
soon.
See you in a bit.
Music.
He's got a Chevrolet that don't always run, and the radio never turns down. He's got a pedigree that's no good for nothing, no commas in his bank account. But there's a girl at the hole in the wall where he plays. Don't take her eyes off the stage, she loves his southern drawl from north of Atlanta. That Silverado he got parked outside, loves it. Cranking 89 Alabama, kissing for an hour in the parking lot light. Here's to good girls that can't keep from falling, for bad boys that their daddies don't like, small towns that keep staying small. Here's to old trucks, young love, and Saturday nights. Saturday nights. As long as pawn shops sell beat up guitars to a kid with some hand-me-down keys. As long as leather jackets keep stealing hearts like Elvis and Cash and James Dean. There'll be a girl at the hole in the wall where he plays. Don't take her eyes on the stage, she loves his southern drawl from north of Atlanta. That Silverado he got parked outside, loves it. Cranking 89 Alabama, kissing for an hour in the parking lot light. Here's to good girls that can't keep from falling, for bad boys that their daddies don't like, small towns that keep staying small. Here's to old trucks, young love, and Saturday nights. Saturday nights. Tank of gas, some blue eyes, and some beer in the bag. Falling way too fast for a southern drawl from north of Atlanta. That Silverado he got parked outside, loves cranking 89 Alabama, kissing for an hour in the parking lot light. Here's to good girls that can't keep from falling, for bad boys that their daddies don't like, small towns that keep staying small. Here's to old trucks, young love, and Saturday nights. Saturday nights. Yeah, Saturday nights. Young love and Saturday nights.
Oh, there's a live look of Abby Vandenberg, our host, getting her game face on. She's got the paint going for the playoffs. I believe that. Oh, I think she's got the go. I wonder. I hope it doesn't say go home, because that would be bad. The H. No, I think it's an A. It's a W. I think it could be a Go Hawks. That's Miss Kelly face painting. You know what? If you haven't got your face painted yet, lots of time to get out there on the concourse. It's free, so there you go. You can get your not enough. Abby, your face is too small. They had to put it on kind of in two parts, but there you go. I think it says Go Hank is what it says. So, no, there it is. I see it now. Go Hawks. She's ready. We're going to see Abby here in just a minute. So everyone's getting their game faces on. Get your rally caps going. And pretty soon it's going to be game time.
Damn pretty girl, you ain't done it again. You gonna turn it sexy all the way up to 10. I never seen a side ride seat looking so hot. Baby, you rock, hit the spot like a fireball shot. You got me all high head spinning around and around. I'm down if you're down to burn down this town. Ready, set, let's roll. Ready, set, let's ride. Get your little fine ass on the step, shimmy up inside. Slide, girl, by my side, girl. Yeah, we can run this town. I can rock your world. We can roll 'em down, pop 'em up, cruise around, get stuck. Pedal to the metal till the sun comes up. I made a deal with the man on the moon. He's gonna put in some overtime. We got all night. Ready, set, let's roll. Ready, set, let's ride. Ready, set, let's roll. Where the good years and good times meet. Girl, we can rev it up right till we overheat. Just forget about the time, get your lips on mine. Gotta kiss you, get to know your smile. On your mark, get set. Ready, set, let's roll. Ready, set, let's ride. Get your little fine ass on the step, shimmy up inside. Slide, girl, by my side, girl. Yeah, we can run this town. I can rock your world. We can roll 'em down, pop 'em up, cruise around, get stuck. Pedal to the metal till the sun comes up.
It's time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Crazy, I ain't even gonna laugh. I'ma talk to him. You need to go change your life, yo, man.
Oh, yeah, Riverhawks fans, almost time to play the game. In case you missed it, the Riverhawks were in Victoria last night for Game 1 of this North Division semifinals. They got out to a hot start at the plate, sparked by a solo home run shot by Trent Lenahan. On the mound, Reese Hemmerling, dynamite for 9 straight innings. Let's take a look at how last night's huge game went down.
It is a solo home run from Trent Lenahan. As bunt dropped down by Morris, Davidson tries to go to third, throws it away. It's 4-0 Riverhawks. And runners on second and third now on the error by the pitch. Runner goes, and it's a line-out double play. Good contact by Beltowski, but lines out to Shiryu Sato, the catch made for out number 3. The Riverhawks cruise to a 6-1 victory over the Victoria Harbourcats in the first game of this best-of-3 series.
Well, there you go. That number 20 for the Riverhawks looked pretty good last night. Ryder Beaumont, Reese Hemmerling, and Abby, you're down with standing by with Reese.
Right here. This is the Reese Hemmerling in the flesh. All right? So, Reese, how was last night in your own words?
Oh, it was awesome. I'd also like to give a lot of credit to my teammates. They played unreal defense behind me and gave me run support, which held me pinch with confidence. So,
Yeah, let's hear it for that run support. Always support your team. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Absolutely. So what's the mindset going into tonight's game?
the mindset's good. You know, we're up 1. We're going to have a good crowd tonight. We want you guys to be loud and bring the energy, and, yeah, we'll bring home a win, hopefully.
Yes, we will be. Oh, you can be. I've never been quiet. So, yes, I'll be on that train. And, like, speaking of the crowd, you grew up in Edmonton, Beaumont, Edmonton. How does it feel to have the support of your hometown?
Oh, it's awesome. I always have a lot of family and friends up in the stands. You know, hometown crowd is always awesome to pitch in front of it.
Well, that's awesome. We can't wait to cheer you and your team on tonight. Yep, we've already got it in the crowd. Thank you so much, Reese.
There you go. Thanks, Abby. Thank you, Reese. The first round matchup, in case you're not following this along, but the first round is a best-of-3 series. So because the Riverhawks won last night, if they win again tonight, that means they win the series and they advance to the North Division Final on Tuesday night, which is a one-game winner-take-all, and that game will take place right here in Edmonton. So the Riverhawks will be the host. And now, big thank you to the crowd, because the Riverhawks are 21-6 when playing at home this summer. So let's hear it for your Hawks. Let's keep it going tonight. They're going to need everybody cheering as loud as they can.
We are on sacred land in Treaty 6 territory. We honor all Indigenous peoples whose ancestors' footsteps first marked this land.
Thousands of years ago,
The Cree, Dene, Stoney,
Soto and Blackfoot people. This is also home to Métis Nation Region 4.
and a large community of Inuit. We now have people arriving here from all over the world.
We all move forward together.
In peace, friendship, and respect.
We work together to build community.
And remember, we are all treaty people.
Well, what a year it's been, Riverhawk fans. A season full of great baseball, electric crowds, and 27 unforgettable parties here at Remax Field. Every game has a theme night. Every game's a party. And we have a little year in review for you to watch to relive those moments.
Oh, they're diving. Oh, cheese. Oh, holy cheese. I don't know if it's going to be good enough. Oh, they are now wrestling into. Oh my gosh, this is.
Oh, the dodgeball game.
Oh, look at him go. He's ripping. Mach one.
Jorge's in the lead. Oh,
Is that
Dolly
Max
is
Verstappen?
confused. Dolly is confused.
Lando Norris.
They're
Go.
both confused.
Other way.
They're both.
Go bite the first baseman.
Sure.
there-
Yeah, there you go.
Go bite the
Dolly.
umpires.
Oh, what do you think?
Wait a second, Abby.
what
I've
is
got to
that?
interrupt you. On the field, it looks like someone has broken through our security. They're on the field. He's trying to
Oh my
steal
God.
second base.
Oh my.
Who will help? What has
on,
happened?
who
He's
will
trying to
help?
steal second base. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well,
Here
yeah,
come the
Captain
cops.
Tristan, I'm on his shoulders. Whoop! Get him! Get him! Yeah!
That's Constable Nick Wagner and Pepsi.
Three, two, one, go, go, go! Whoa. It's growing. It's coming alive! Hey!
Whoa, what? It's Klondike Mike, everybody, with his donkey Chico.
They got the good gloves on, too. Here we go! Yeah!
Oh, there you go. Whoa. Power car, forget about horsepower. If anyone's got an AMA card, we might need it.
Get set, crawl! He's got quite the incentives. He's got a bottle. He's got a pink.
Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. What did we see? Cheese wrestling, dodgeball, pig racing, police dog takedowns, science experiments, K-Days, mutton busting, baby racing. That's quite a year in review.
It is, and you know what, Graham? It got me. The quality of the video is amazing. I thought at a point you were actually talking to me. Wait a minute. What is that?
Well, you know what? Well, we're going to celebrate some of those unforgettable performers who help bring the fun to life. Let's celebrate the guests. I think we've got a good parade coming out to the mound, led by the fabulous Brass Tactics. They rock our world every Canada Day. I can see, I think that's Iceman, the Bat Dog, There's Victor and Laura from Super Amigos restaurant. That may or may not be a burrito cannon, I can't say. Is that Summertime Santa? Is Summertime Santa down there? It's a big Lana Del Rey song. Amanda the Hawk Caller. Looks like we've got some top talent wrestlers. And if you remember, on a wrestling night, Krieger and top talent wrestlers had a beef with River the Mascot. And it looks like it's escalating down there. Let's keep the peace out there, everybody. Whoa. Pull them apart there. Kid, that's right, kid. Make the peace. This is a celebration. It's no time. I think we've got the Shriners clowns down there. Stilt Walker. Probably some of our staff. I can't tell anyone apart anymore. So there it is. Some of the fun. Brass Tactics rocking it out. All right, there you go. Once again, these are just some of the great performers you've seen at many of our games. Give it up for them. Thank you. Can we please keep River and the wrestlers separated? I don't want that to escalate again. Now, we felt what better first pitch thrower would it be than an actual Riverhawks fan, and we've got a great fan to help us throw the pitch out. We have Moore Jackson. He's been a Riverhawk season ticket holder since the beginning, all 3 years. And Moore is going to come out to the mound with his daughter. And on behalf of the Riverhawks, we thank all of you fans, again being represented by Moore, throwing that out with a lot of fanfare by the Brass Tactics. Oh, River and Kid. Well, River really wants at those wrestlers. Just give it a break here, wrestlers. Let's get the first pitch.
All right, we got more on the mound here, ready to throw our first pitch. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice job.
The crowd wants more.
More. What do you love about the Riverhawks?
They're winners.
Yes, they are. Anything else?
They are a team, and they show up every week, and it's worth coming to.
And do you come every week?
Yes.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
There you
And
go.
is it
Thank
a fun
you.
time?
Yes.
He's going to be jumping into a kiddie pool full of nacho cheese later, but thank you so much. And here we go. Let's get ready to play some baseball.
So hard living with the things you do to me. My dreams are getting so strange. I'd like to tell you everything I see.
Oh, I see a man at the back. As a matter of fact, his eyes are as red as the sun. And the girl in the corner, let no one ignore her, 'cause she thinks she's the passionate one. Oh, yeah, it's like lightning. Everybody was frightening, and the music was soothing, and they all started grooving. And the man at the back said, everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I wanna want you, it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz.
And here is the playoff starting lineup for your Edmonton Riverhawks, brought to you by Skip the Depot. At shortstop, number 1, Shiryu Sato. In center field, number 48, Max Stagg. At first base, number 35, Trent Lenahan. At catcher, number 32, Jason Green. In right field, number 4, Jackson Fox. At second base, number 5, Anthony Kodama. In left field, number 23, Noah Brooks. At third base, number 12, Stevie Waters. The designated hitter, number 16, Kyle If. And your starting pitcher, number 31, Riley Barrett. And we also welcome the Victoria Harbourcats to Remax Field, second game in the 3-game playoff series. Now, please rise if you're able. Join the singing of the Canadian National Anthem with Melissa Mohammadi.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us common. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Buckle up, Edmonton. It's game 2.
And it's time again for Edmonton Riverhawk baseball. To be more to the point, playoff baseball, and even more to the point, playoff baseball in the West Coast Baseball League. The Hawks opened up the best-of-3 series last night down in Victoria, and Reeves Hemmerling went the distance. He threw 99 pitches. They get the required 27 outs. That works to about 3.5 pitches per batter. John, that's pretty economic pitching.
Very economic pitching, and Reese has been improving all year. Just did a tremendous job to get the full game under his belt.
All right, now here's the way the always is the manager. Tristan Bai Uring is the right fielder, leads it off. Kamanyu Nuatako is the center fielder, and he'll bat second. Now, they've given us a pronunciation guide, so I certainly intend to use that on several of these numbers and names here tonight. Batting third is the catcher. It's Dylan Lopez. Sitting fourth, Tanner Belkowski is the shortstop. Batting fifth at first base is Jack Johnson. The hit's going to be the 6-hole hitter tonight is the second baseman, Jake Butler. Connor Ross is the third baseman, hits seventh. Peter Tassler is the designated hitter. They'll throw him down into the 8-hole tonight. It'll be Isaiah Athwork, the left fielder, and he is going to be the 9 batter. Ryan Palmer tonight will pitch for Victoria. And we'll get this game underway a little ahead of time tonight. It'll be 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And there's going to be Riley Barrett up on the bump. He was a 4-game winner in the regular season. He logged a record of 4 victories against no losses. So Riley Barrett tonight will get it going here tonight for the Hawks. Jason Green completes the battery. Waters at third, Lanahan at first base. Sato is the starting shortstop. Kodama at second base. Left to right in the outfield, it'll be Noah Brooks. Max Stagg. Now, he played in center field last night out in Victoria and certainly didn't look out of place. And Jackson Fox is the right fielder. Edmonton, like everybody else in the league, is certainly down a court and position players. I think one that they're certainly going to miss is Mitch Middlemiss, who was a fixture out in right field this season. He broke a bone in his hand in the series in Victoria. He will be missed.
He certainly will be. Did a great job in the outfield. Always got a good jump on the ball.
And Tristan Byring, the right fielder, leadoff batter, left-handed hitter up there to get it going. A 400 hitter in limited duty. His 4th game is 11th at bat. He got a total of 4 hits, 2 runs batted in. He got a bag and a 938 OPS. We're back on the middle infield. Kodama shades this batter to pull the ball, and here comes the first pitch by Riley Barrett. That's about where he tops out at with the fastball. That was 91 miles an hour, about belt high and on the outside block. Sato is going to cheat towards second base. The outfield is straight away. They're midway on the corners. And the kick in the 0-1 is high and away. "24 degrees centigrade at game time. And that works out to be 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Just a little bit of breeze blowing tonight across the field, but not very hard from left to right. And a lazy ground ball here to Waters. Charges the ball and makes an easy fielding play with one fluid motion, and there's one gone.
Now, these guys sure know one another. This is their 6th consecutive game against each other. 4 to end the season, and the playoff game in Victoria and the one tonight.
Kumanu Nuhako is the batter up. One away. Nuhako stands in, right-handed batsman. And he looks at a fastball strike at 91 from Barrett. Riley is 3rd year with the ball club out of Scottsdale, Arizona, 5'11", 205-pound junior, and he attends the Edmonton Collegiate Baseball program. My experience with him is on a good day, he'll give you about all you need. This will be his 6th start, regular season and now in the playoffs, and his 10th appearance, 16 in the 3rd innings. 23 hits, 12 runs, they're earned runs, 8 walks, 26 strikeouts. Love that ratio. 4-0 record and an ERA under 3 at 2.97. As you can see, Barrett does not work out of a full windup. He comes set and lets you rip. And the pitch. Sinking fastball. I don't think he's thrown a pitch yet that hasn't been a fastball. And they're high-octane gas fastballs for him. That's at 91 miles an hour. That's right about where he tops out at.
And the thing with Riley's fastball, there are times it will tend to rise on the batter. Like you say, tops out about 91, throws a lot of them about 88, 89.
We'll have a ball player out of San Antonio, Texas, Dylan Lopez. Lopez, the catcher tonight, is number 18. A sophomore out of St. Mary's University, who out on the bases empty, fully back up the middle way on the corners. Outfield is straight away. And the pitch just missed. Brandon Strachey tonight, the ball strike umpire. Amon McConney at first base. Evan Redekop is at third. Again out on the picket line tonight, left through right. It's Noah Brooks, Max Stagg, and Jackson Fox. Hawks tonight with their home whites with the blue pinstripe. And the pitch upstairs. Tonight, Victoria with a crimson top and the gray pants. Both clubs were on the same flight, so they arrived at the same time this morning. They Arrived at the airport about 11:30. No customs clear. The Harbourcats were in the hotel lobby at about 12 noon. And here's the 2-1, fouled away. So here's the postseason bracket as it stands right now after play yesterday. Edmonton leads Victoria 1-0. Bellingham had a victory down in Wenatchee, so they're up 1-0. The two clubs will pursue hostilities in Bellingham tonight. Portland were winners, so they lead their series with the Berries, who play out of Salem, Washington. The Marion Berries, 1-0 is the lead for Portland. And here's the kick in the 3-2s. Tied him up nice, just a little dribbler off to the right, and Kadama is there to grab it. And that'll be a 3-up, 3-down inning here for Riley Barrett. And Corvallis lost to the Bend Ball Club. Kind of a surprise there. So Bend heading down to Corvallis now. Leads that series 1-0. Scoreless draw as we move to the bottom of 1.
A tight crunch line to teach Iceman to do that?
Yeah, we did, but he was actually really good at grabbing things like the rake and shovel when we're working in the yard, so it wasn't too hard of a transition for him. It's just that he doesn't always do what he's supposed to do.
Right, of course. I mean, he has a mind of his own. How old is he, by the way?
He's 3.
Wow, he's only 3. He's pretty much a puppy. And what is it like to have Edmonton, like for your dog to be famous, basically?
It's been a whirlwind experience. We're just in awe of this whole thing. It's shocking.
It really is such a great community. You were going to say, Janice?
I was just going to say Riverhawk fans are the best.
We really are. And you know what? Because of that, and because of Iceman, this 2025 season, this is our specialty bobblehead, our dogglehead. It is Iceman the dogglehead. That's what we gave away this year. So thank you so much, Janice, and thank you so much, Gary, and Iceman. Woo woo! Woo woo! Go Hawks, go!
VIP. Let's kick it.
Yeah, an Iceman will be walking the concourse, taking pets, probably not treats.
Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen.
And leading off for your Edmonton Riverhawks, the shortstop, number 1.
And pitching tonight is going to be Ryan Palmer from down in the Phoenix Valley, Peoria, Arizona. Big kid, 6'3", 215-pound junior out of California Baptist University. Lopez completes the battery. Ross at third, Johnson at first. Beltkowski, the shortstop, Butler at second base. Middle infield is fully backed up and fanned apart. The outfield tonight of Afterwork in left field. Hunko is the center fielder. And Bai Ruing is the starting right fielder this evening. And Sharu Sato, the shortstop, will get it going. And we're underway, and the pitch high, 1 ball, no strike. So getting everybody back in action in playoff baseball tonight. Victoria here in Edmonton. Bellingham will host the Wenatchee Apple Sox. Portland will be home against the Marion Berries, and the Bend Elks will travel down to Corvallis, Oregon. And it's a 2 ball, no strike out here to Sharu Sato. Now, I watched that game last night from Victoria, and I got to tell you what, the Victoria Harbourcats, they do an outstanding job with their live stream telecast. The cameras work was on point, so was the switching, and so was the play-by-play commentary. You guys did a real nice job all year long, providing the pictures and the descriptions of Harbourcat baseball. That'll bring it around to ball 3, strike 1.
All 3 balls have been high and tight.
That was a fastball at 92 miles an hour. Long stride home with that big high leg kick, and the pitch is under the chin of Sato. He draws the walk. And Kyle Yip, swinging a red-hot pole at present time, will be the batter. This will be the third start and the sixth appearance on the year for Palmer. 13 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 10 runs, 7 earned runs. Got 8 walks, 16 strikeouts. He logs a record of 1-1, no saves, and a 4.61 earned run average. And the pitch, swing and a foul coming back here by Kyle Yip. Yip had a real good road trip out on the island. He's hitting .339 on the year. 29th ball game, 110th at bat as we speak. 29 runs, 37 hits, 3 big fly balls, 5 runs batted in, 12 bags, and a 1.001 OPS, which is the combination of the slugging and the on-base percentage. Sato widens about a 10-foot lead off at first base. Here against Ryan Palmer. And they'll shorten the middle infield up to a double play depth. That one's foul to the screen, strike 2. About 5 or 6 years ago, we were broadcasting games in the Western Canada Baseball League for the Edmonton Prospects at this ballpark. And the Okotoks Dogs won the league championship, and they really had a great club. And he had a young man out of Winkler, Manitoba, led the league in batting. Tristan Peters, the ball player's name. And I was sure glad to see that he's been called up to the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. They'll be playing a swing through the Western States, and they'll be out on the coast, I believe, in Anaheim tonight. But congratulations to a good young ball player, Tristan Peters, out of Winkler, Manitoba. And here's the 1-2, ground ball to the right. Butler on here to Belkowski off the bag, and that's going to do it, a 4-6-3 double play. Stagg will be the hitter with nobody on base. And it starts at the mound. That was a real good fastball in below the label. And Stagg is the batter, the .329 hitter. So that's 2 Manitoba ball players that I've seen down through the years. Tristan Peters, the guy I originally saw on the Pacific Coast League at Salt Lake City, and he was a good big league third baseman. Corey Koski out of Enola, Manitoba. Down and in pitch, 1 ball, no strike here to Stagg.
Now Stagg has had a very consistent season, very good at the plate.
And the kick in the 1-0 pitch. Dribbler down here to the shortstop, Belkowski. Sidearms to first, and that'll get it done. Stagg is erased on the ground ball out. No score after 1.
None other than Summertime Santa. Check it out. Yeah, this is Santa. Santa's here. You might remember him if you were here for our Christmas Comes Early game with Santa's Anonymous. And Santa, we raised, or Riverhawks fans, I should say, raised a lot of money, $18,000 worth of toys and donations. What do you think of that?
That just shows the love of Riverhawks fans. They love Edmonton, they love their teams, and they love to support kids.
That's so true. And speaking of love, it is now time for Weenie of the Game. We love the Weenie here. So we are going to spin the wheel. Santa's hoping for number 22. Here we go for the Weenie of the Game. Now keep in mind, whatever player from the opposing team this lands on, if they strike out, 50 hot dogs will be thrown into the stands. And here we go. It is number 47, Tassler.
The designated hitter, Peter Tassler, number 47.
He's on the naughty list.
He's on the naughty list. He is officially the first playoff Weenie of the game. If he strikes out, we throw 20, 50, who knows how many hot dogs we have into the stands.
Naughty, naughty, Tassler.
Grab my boots and a sandwich, let's start a parade. Get the coconut drum kit for Daisy to play.
You know, we're talking about hot dogs. If you can't wait for the Weenie and maybe catch one, you can scan the QR code. Avoid those lines, get snacks and drinks delivered right to your seat. Thank you, fans, for your patience at those concession lines tonight as well. We're doing the best we can to get you served as fast as we can as well. But if you want to order to your seat, use that order app, scan the QR code up there. And leading off the shortstop, number 45, Tanner.
Getting it going here in the second out of the 4 spot. The shortstop, Tanner Beltkowski, here against Riley Barrett. Retired the first 3 batters in order in the first inning. And Barrett is ready to go. The pitch, fisted foul up the right side, not a play. In the major leagues today, the A's are out in Baltimore tonight, and they lead the Orioles at the ballpark at Camden Yards 11-3. Cleveland Guardians are in Chicago, and the White Sox trail 3-1. That's in the home half of the 7th inning. Right off the first base side of the pitching rubber works Riley Barrett, and the pitch is high. The Mets and the Brewers 4 apiece, bottom half of the 7th inning. Rockies lead the Diamondbacks 4-3 in the middle of 4. Boston Red Sox have a lead on the Padres today in San Diego, 1-0, and that is in the bottom half of the 2nd inning. And the 1-1 delivery misses high. Nothing to report between the Blue Jays and the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium, scoreless after 1 inning. The Dodgers did win that one last night. And the mound matchup featured 2 future Hall of Famers. Kershaw, the great left-hander of the Dodgers, Max Scherzer, who has overcome numerous arm and shoulder injuries, elbow injuries, I'm not sure all what, but he went tonight or last night, did not look out of place. And we've also got the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners, and that one is scheduled to get going in about 1/2 hour's time. 2 2 strike count. Here's the pitch, fouled away. Earlier today, the Braves in Atlanta 7-1 win over Florida. The Yankees came back and defeated the Astros 5-4 on Old Timers Day at the ballpark. The Nationals 4, the Giants 2. These are finals. The Angels were winners in Detroit 7-4 over the Bengals, the Detroit Tigers. And the pitch, line drive to the left side. No play for the shortstop Sato, heading towards the hole. There's your first hit of the ball game. Tanner Beltkowski lines a base hit into left field, and the first baseman, Jack Johnson, will be the hitter. Reds were winners 2-1 over the Pirates. To round out the slate of games that are available today in Major League Baseball. Beltkowski, I tell you what, right now, they've got, going through the order tonight, a 400 hitter, a 373 hitter, 250 hitter, a 303 batsman, a 281, and a 284. He has some pretty good hitters in this lineup. And the ball is popped up right out in front of the plate. Hopefully we'll get a look at that. Nicely done by Jason Green.
Now, good job by Riley Barrett on this. Pitches up. Tried to punch it, to bunt it, and
I would change that. That's Riley Barrett that made the good fielding play. Jack Johnson squared off, tried to move his runner over on a bunt. And Jake Butler, the second baseman, will be the hitter. So Astoria Club can swing the pole a little bit. 1 out, 1 on, double play depth in the infield, and the pitch is high. 1 ball, no strike on Jake Butler, the second baseman. 284 hitters, 32nd ball game here tonight, and it'll be his 103rd at bat. He came into play today with 132,000 and change in attendance on the year. I would think we're in the high 6s, low 7s tonight, so they'll be very close to 140,000 fans through the turnstiles this year. And that's actual people in the park. That's not a turnstile counter. That is what it is. It's not averaging and estimating. That's how many people were here, and to convince that many people to leave the safety and the comfort of their home and come out here to a ballpark, that is a testament to 2 things, really: the fans and the Riverhawk organization, who give them a reason to come out.
Sure do. And it really helps when you're playing very good baseball pretty well all summer, Al. And these boys have sure done it here this year.
And the 2-1 pitch. 4-seam fastball up towards the wheelhouse, a swing and a miss on that high gas. And Butler is down on the count of 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner's on the move, and the ball popped up foul down the line and right, and it's out of play. It's been a long time since we've seen the Victoria River or Harbourcats. They were in here right at the start of the season. In fact, they were the first team in. That was back in June, early June, including an 8,500 crowd on a Wednesday for Elementary School Day at Remax Field, and they haven't stopped drawing since then. Again, the runner's on the move, and the ball is flared out into short right center field, and that ball is going to fall in at the feet of Jackson Fox coming in. Pitch was good. It was on the hands. An opposite field swing, and a little Texas leaguer falls in. And Connor Ross will be the hitter. Out of Napa, California, 6 feet, 200-pounder, a junior out of California Baptist University. So a pair of knocks here in the inning of Victoria Harbourcats knocking on the door, men at first and second with one gone. And the pitch high and in, 1 ball and no strikes. Todd Haney is the field manager. The pitching coach is Scott Anderson. First base coach is Troy Burt Whistle. Arson Myers, an assistant coach. Darius Opdam Bach is another coach, and another assistant is Steve Sinclair. And the pitch fouled away. That was 88 miles an hour from Barrett, the Edmonton right-hander who had a perfect 4-win, no-loss record during the regular season, an ERA under 3. Ball on the strike here to Ross. And here comes the pitch. Check swing and a foul back to the screen. Ross in 42 ball games, hitting .252, 152nd at bat. He's got 23 runs, 38 hits, 3 home runs, 25 runs batted in, a couple of stolen bases, and a .695 OPS. The runners are going to break. Out of the couch comes Green, and he tethers the throw that's on the first base side of the bag. Sato had to go horizontal to haul that in and save a run. So a double steal puts Belkowski to third and Butler to second base. Excellent play by Sato to field that errant throw. I said Sato, that is Kodama.
Yeah, very difficult play to make, and he did it well.
And here's the 2-2, fastball upstairs. In the dying days of the regular season, it was a real race between Edmonton and Victoria to see who would win the regular season flag second half in the north. And here's the 3-2 pitch. Fastball is high. Both clubs finished 12 games better than 500 in the second half. Both of them at 20 and 8. And the pitch upstairs loads the bases, and Peter Tassler, the DH, does not have a batting average. Recently joined the club, and he's 0 for 2. Isaiah Afwerk is the on-deck hitter. Sato and Kodama going to shorten up play pretty much at a double play depth. Waters is in a little bit at third base. Lanahan lines up behind his runner at first. And the pitch is fouled away, strike 1. And Bellingham at 15 and 12, the first half champs, 4.5 out, as were the Wenatchee Apple Sox, 15 and 12, also 4 1/2 games back. And here's a strike 1, pitch too high. So you got Belkowski, the lead runner. Butler at second, Connor Ross at first base bag. Peter Tassler is the hitter. And the Corvallis Knights won the second half in the South, edged out the Portland Pickles by 1 game. What a year the Gherkins had. Unbelievable record this season. They pretty much went wire to wire in their division, in the South Division of the West Coast Baseball League. And here's a 2-1 pitch, ground ball left side. It gets by Waters, diving to his left. 1 run's going to come in to score. Here's the throw. It's on a hop and not in time, and a 2-run single for Peter Tassler. And the Harbourcats are in front 2-0. That is the third hit of the inning.
All of these are singles, Al, and this one, Riley Barrett got that ball up inside a little bit, got turned around on real well. Solid hit for 2 RBIs.
And Isaiah Afwork is going to be the hitter. 2 runs in. 1 gone in the inning. Men at first and second base. Really just underway. We're in the top of second, and it's game 2 of the best-of-3 series. And Barrett misses high, 1 ball, no strike. He had clear sailing in the first inning. He pitched ahead in all the batters. He got a ground ball out, a strikeout, and another ground ball out. But here we have 2 men on, 2 runs in. And the 1-0 pitch. Up and into the batter at 83 miles an hour. It's swung on and it's missed. Isaiah Afwork, a .248 batter, and he's been pretty much an everyday ball player. His 41st game tonight, and this will be his 130th at bat. And the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled the string on that off-speed pitch at 73 miles an hour, threw it in a rectangle, swung on and it's missed. 1 ball, 2 strike on Afwork. And a base hit out into right field with Lenahan holding his man on. He wasn't holding his man on, he was playing behind him. Had he been a little more off the line, he might have had a fielding play. That'll be the 4th knock of the inning, and Afwork is aboard, and the bases are back to being loaded. And Tristan By-Uring, the right fielder, is the batter.
And here comes Jamie Wilson out to talk with his pitcher. Get some things settled.
By-Uring bounced out his first time along. Should a 3rd game be necessary, that'll go tomorrow at 1 o'clock. As always, we'll have the pictures and the descriptions for you. At 1 o'clock matinee contest. The weather looks to be absolutely resplendent should there be a game 3 tomorrow afternoon. Normally Jake Lanferman would be at the controls. He had a previous obligation, so he's not able to be here tonight. So the field manager duties go to Levi Moon, who is normally the bench coach. By-Uring, a left-handed batter, big knee bend, front foot slightly open a little bit, and here comes the pitch to him. And he nails one up the middle. Stagg will have to field this on a bounce. That'll produce a run, make it a 3-0 ball game. As in to score is Connor Ross. Bases remain loaded. He barreled that one out there at 91 miles an hour.
In the ball up and in the zone. 5 singles for the Harbourcats. Swinging the bat really well right now on Riley Barrett.
And it's going to be Kumana Nuhako, the batter up. And Becker up and throwing the Edmonton pen. 8th batter to the plate here for the Harbourcats. And 3 runs have come in to score. And not the start Riley Barrett wanted. Count is even here on Kumanu. And a ball on the strike. Kumanu Nuhaku.
And Riley Barrett is throwing 30 pitches in this inning.
Nuhaku is out of Auburn, Washington, 5'9", 185-pound senior. It's the University of Hawaii. And Nuhaku awaits the 1-2 pitch. Here comes the pitch from Barrett. That one was at 83 miles an hour and high of the rectangle. On the seasonal series, which ended up being 9 games, including a day-night doubleheader last Monday in Victoria, Edmonton wins the seasonal series, 5 wins to 4. And they're up a game to none here in the best-of-3 quarterfinal. And Bears 3-2 pitch. Fastball, a swing and a miss, 88 miles an hour with some pretty good location. And he needed that one.
And the replay, you'll see this ball just right where it has to be. Ball moved
and we'll
up
go
a
to the
little.
catcher, Dylan Lopez. Added batting catcher. And the pitch to Lopez is right down the tube for a call strike. Brandon Strachey tonight calls the balls and strikes. Amon McConney at first base. And Devin Redekop working at third. And the 0-1 pitch. Pretty much a similar pitch, similar velocity, similar location. That one was maybe a little harder. Riley Barrett tossed that one in at 90 miles an hour up and in on the batter. And here's the 0-2. He's going to waste one high. And the Blue Jays at Dodger Stadium tonight, scoreless. An early start at Dodger Stadium, a 5 o'clock start. Normally they play evening games at about 7. And the Dodgers were winners last night on the lid lifter. And the 1-2. Ball gets fought out, and it's a lazy pop fly out into right field. On the run over is Jackson Fox. And he runs a long way to get there, and he puts leather on it, but it's a good inning as 9 batters come to the plate for the Harbourcats, and they're up by 3.
One of our shows with 102.3 Now Radio, and I'm here with our winner of Edmonton's Got Talent, Amanda. She won for her Riverhawks call. Amanda, show us what that's like. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That even our contestants are in awe. So these fellas, they are going to compete. They're going to do their best animal call for a chance to win Booster Juice Sing It and Sip It prize pack. All right, guys? So first up, we've got Marco. Marco, what's your animal?
I'm going to do a frog.
All right, let's hear it. That was pretty good. Okay, Marco. All right, next up, we've got Jesse. Jesse, what's your animal?
I'm going to do Brian the dog from Family Guy.
Let's hear it. Pretty accurate. All right, next up.
I'm going to do an elephant.
Yeah, okay. All right, Zach, last but not least.
I'm going to do a hawk.
You know what? I'm pretty sure the most realistic goes to my frog friend here. All right, congratulations, Marco. You've won Booster Juice Sing It and Sip It $50 gift card.
Hell yeah.
All right, thank you. There's the hawk. I thought the zoo was going to come looking for those very realistic animals that are on the loose here.
Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I wanna say. You know I like my girls a little bit older.
Leading up.
In aid of a ground ball double play was a 3-up, 3-down inning in the first inning for Ryan Palmer. 6 foot 3 inch right-hander. Lanahan, Jason Green, Jackson Fox, 3, 4, 5, or make that 4, 5, 6 hitters in the Edmonton order due up. And Lanahan takes a rip at a strike and he fouls it off the backstop, strike 1. Had a home run last night on that 8-1 Edmonton victory down in Victoria. And here's another one to Lenahan. Off the head of the bat, flared foul down the right side and out of play.
Now, Lenahan had a very good batting practice today. He was hitting everything solid, way pitches, hitting them into the power alley, pulling the inside pitches.
And the 2-strike pitch, ball's put into play. Weak ground ball to the left side. The third baseman, Ross, his throw to the bag is not going to be held cleanly by Johnson, and I think Lenahan beat it out to begin with.
I do too, Al. I think we see this on the replay. Lenahan was flying.
As you can see, Lenahan tried to pull an outside pitch. There's the fielding play. Not held cleanly by the first baseman on the throw from the third baseman, Ross, to the first baseman, Johnson. And that's a hit. A scratch single for Lenahan. And Jason Green is the batter. And the pitch to Green. Took a big rip at a breaking ball. Strike one on the batter. 269 batter with 9 big fly balls and 36 runs batted in. Lenahan's on the move, and the pitch is hit high in the air to straightaway center field. And the fielding play is made by Nuhako, and there's one away. And Fox is the batter. That one was barreled at 96 miles an hour, but just getting under the pitch was Green. Belkowski and Butler shorten up to a double play depth. Frost inside of midway at third. And a straightaway outfield here in the last two. And here's the pitch. Strike call, 0-1. Lenahan again on the move, and the pitch is fouled out in front of the plate. It's not foul, it's a fair ball out in front of the plate. Advancing on to scoring position is Lenahan, and Fox is erased by the catcher Lopez on the throw on to Johnson. Full swing, so that's not a sacrifice, and the putout will go 2-3. Got him by about 40 feet. And we go to Anthony Kadama. And Kadama looks at a fastball strike, 92 miles an hour. Just below the knee, but right on the outside block. Here to the 230 hitter Kadama. And the 0-1 pitch is flared out into short left field, and that'll put men on the corners. The cutoff man was Belkowski. And had they sent Lenahan, I do believe he'd have been a dead duck at home plate.
I agree with you, Al. There's no way that he would have made it even with his speed.
And Noah Brooks will be the batter. 2 gone in the inning, men at first and third base. Edmonton down by 3. And the pitch. 92 miles an hour from this fireballer. Swing and a miss. Ryan Palmer, Peoria, Arizona, 6'3", 215 pounds, of Catholic Baptist University. Runners on the move. Lopez had problems getting the ball in the transfer from the catcher's mitt to the throwing hand, so Kadama will get credit with a bag.
That is the first ball that Palmer has thrown this inning. He's thrown 11 pitches, 10 strikes.
Tying run is at the plate. 2 gone here in the inning. Cloverdale, British Columbia ball player Noah Brooks. Batting .308 in limited duty here with the Hawks. Brooks in his 6th ball game, his 14th at bat. 4 runs, 4 hits, and an .862 OPS. A lot of hands at third. Kadama's at second base. At the luxury of 2 away, they can draw their infield pretty much fully back. Ross and Johnson are about midway on the corners. And the 2-2 just missed. 86 miles an hour was below the rectangle. And there you can see from our overhead shot what a nice big crowd we have here in Edmonton tonight. About 132,000 paid on the year, so we'll be barreling in at 140,000 when this one and the final attendance has been counted up tonight. High fastball, swing and a miss. Brooks is down on strikes. We're through 2 and a 3-0 Victoria lead.
For the black and white t-shirt toss and Remax sunglass toss. So get on your feet. Make some noise. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go.
We in the house and we here to stay.
Yeah. Sorry, that one was a bullet. Oh yeah, on your feet, let's go. It's coming at you, heads up, there's more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't worry, my friends, here comes the cannon. Yeah, make some noise for the cannon. Woo! Oh, there's a lot of, yeah, lots of juice in the cannon today. Put your hands up, put your hands up, for some t-shirts black and white, for some t-shirts black and white. Yeah, here they come.
Whoa, look at that. That's a cartwheel.
Oh yeah, that's been our black and white t-shirt toss.
I think Brad's going to be black and blue after that cartwheel. Leading off shortstop, number 45, Tanner Beltowski.
9 batters came to the plate in the second inning. 3 runs would score on 5 hits. I wouldn't say that Barrett was particularly tattooed by any of those hits, but they're hits nonetheless, and they all count. And it's a 3-0 spot here for the Harbourcats. And Belkowski, who got it going with a base hit to left field between short and third in that second inning, is the leadoff batter. We got a single, he stole third, and he came in to score. And here comes the pitch. There he turned it over, and the pitch was low and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Belkowski, Johnson, and Butler. 4, 5, 6 hitters due up here in the Victoria third.
The Riverhawks with the reliever warming up, so.
Hard hit ground ball, but it is just foul of the chalk and foul of the bag at third base. 1-2.
Very hard hit ball, like you say, Al, just foul. Riley Barrett's struggling a little, and that's why they've got that reliever warming up. He's already throwing 50 pitches through 2 innings.
And if necessary, we'll have a 1 o'clock ball game tomorrow. I believe they're going to open up the gates a little earlier than normal, around 11:30 in the morning. Sunday ball game. Should it be necessary, first pitch at 1:05 Mountain Time. And here's the 2-2. Foul back. The Hawks' first appearance at post-regular season play was last year, and they faced the Bellingham Bells, and they won the opening game. It was a Saturday night right here in Edmonton, won it fairly handily, and they went down into Bellingham and were swept in a 2-game series. And then Bellingham would lose out to Wenatchee, who in turn lost to the Portland Pickles. Fly ball straight up the middle. Max Stagg is captain of this, and there's 1 away. For a goodly part of the season, Stagg was primarily just a designated hitter. Then they got him a little work at first base. Then they got him a little more work in left field and in right. And the last few days, he has assumed the mantle in center. And Johnson is the batter. And the pitch. Johnson tried to check his swing, and he couldn't do so. On an 89-mile-an-hour fastball, strike one. Ball player out of Thousand Oaks, California, Jack Johnson. Backs away of a high and tight fastball. Attends Tulane University. Last time I checked, that's in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Sure is. And one of the hottest, most humid places there is in the United States. Now, where he's from, Al, Thousand Oaks, California,
it's not cool there either.
No, it isn't, but you get a little bit of ocean breeze, and that's where the Dallas Cowboys used to train. For many years trained there. They had a tremendous quarterback receiver camp run there for about 25 years.
Jack hitting a 286 clip going into play here tonight. That concludes the regular season and the one playoff game. And he's going to be late on the pitch. He popped it up foul and out of play. As you see, the nice crowd on hand here tonight in Edmonton. Doesn't look like it's all that warm. It isn't, but it's not cold either. It's about 70 degrees Fahrenheit, about 20 degrees centigrade. Last few days have been unseasonably cool and wet in central and northern Alberta. 90 miles an hour, good movement on the pitch by Riley Barrett. That'll be his third strikeout of the night. A little bit of dip in the pitch. And Jake Butler, the second baseman, is the batter. Out of Baltimore, Maryland, 5'10", 195-pound sophomore, out of George Mason University. High ball raised out on the right, a little giddy up on it. Fox is on the run back, and he's there to shag it. That will retire to side. That's what Barrett and the Edmonton Riverhawks needed, a 3-up, 3-down inning. 2.5 over here tonight. Playoff baseball from Edmonton.
Challenge. We've got 3 contestants here who are competing, and they're going to give us their best shake. They're going to try and get as many ping pong balls out of their butt, well, their boxes that are above their butts. And whoever does that gets tickets to Swifties Under the Stars. All right, boys, are you ready? Hands on your knees. Timer. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. Oh no, we've got a flip. Yep, Jared's got it. Jared, you can use your hands to flip it back over. Yeah, hazard of the game. Look at that. Okay, guys, it's in the hips. It's kind of in the hips. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Max adjusted his movement. That's good. Listen to the coaching. Try something different because this isn't working, guys. It's really not working. You've got 17 seconds left to get those balls out of your butt. Okay, you heard it here first. So you better try harder. All right? Try something else. Maybe pick a leg up. Who knows? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta flip that. 3, and Max has 2. Congratulations, Max. Wow, nice twerking. Max, how did you do it? What was your strategy?
It's all in the hips.
It's all in the hips. You heard it here. All right, congratulations, Max. Max, you're going home with tickets to Swifties Under the Stars. Thank you, Remax.
And here in the last 3, the bottom of the order, and the third baseman, Stevie Waters, is the batter. And he's swung a real nice pull in that Vancouver Island series. They're out there for quite a spell. They flew out last Monday morning, played a day-night doubleheader, won the opener, lost the nightcap, lost the Tuesday night game, came back strong to win the 4th game, and Waters picked up a home run in that game. And he takes a rip at a 92-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball up in the zone. And we're at a 0-2 count on Waters. Shiro Sato and Kyle Yip are the batters. Two here in the last of three. And the 0-2, fouled away. Harbourcats are hitting .281 as a ball club. That's pretty good. Team ERA at 4.38. And the pitch, slow ground ball up the middle. Belkowski drops the ball. He took his eye off it. You cannot throw the ball till you catch the ball. And that's going to be an error charge to Belkowski. That should be an out.
You know, Al, you learn that fundamental in Little League, but these guys are really hustling to make that play. And just for a split second.
Yes, dribbled under his glove. Second time today, the Hawks have been able to get their leadoff butter aboard. Last inning was Lenahan with a scratch single. And Shiro Sato is up there, swings at a pitch, fouls it away. Strike one from Ryan Palmer. R-I-N-E. On the move is the runner. Here's the throw on one bounce, and it's going to get under the glove of the second baseman Butler coming over. So Waters is in scoring position. Got a nice jump. Wasn't a great pitch to run on. It was high octane, 92 miles an hour, but there you can see Waters is under the bouncing ball. Sato walked, was picked up on the front end of a ground ball double play in the first inning. And the two-strike pitch to him. Hit to the left side of the infield. Here is the throw back to second, and erased is Stevie Waters, who went a little too far, and a ground ball hit in front of him. And a good play by Belkowski on to Butler. Waters is gone, 6-4. Sato with the fielder's choice.
Now there's
Balls hit behind you, go, but if the ball's hit in front of you, don't.
That's exactly right. And the biggest part of it was their Waters took about 2 steps too many.
And it's Kyle Yip, the hitter. And he takes a breaking ball strike. Elsewhere tonight in the playoffs, Wenatchee's in Bellingham. Bells are up 1-0. Bend Elks are in Corvallis down in South Oregon. And Corvallis trails that series, no wins to 1. Uncontested steal of the bag by Sato. Virtually every pitch that has been thrown by Ryan Palmer have been fastballs. That one was at 85 miles an hour, but he's at 92, 93 miles an hour. That's pretty good high octane.
Certainly is.
The other game has got the Portland Pickles, who are up 1-0, and they're home now and can wrap it up tonight against the Marion Berries. They play out of Salem, Oregon. And here's the pitch, breaking ball. That was a slider and a sharp one at 85 miles an hour. Nice spin, nice location. Strike 2 on Yip. Throwing in a great pole, hitting .339. Calgary ball player attends the program of the University of British Columbia Thunderbirds, who by a country mile have got more players in the West Coast League, and I assume the Western Canada League as well, out of any Canadian university. What a program.
Absolutely outstanding program.
Ball is put into play. It's a little dribbler here to Ross, the third baseman. His throw is in time, tagging up a Sato, and he'll move down to third. Had to wait until that ball was released. Ross made a nice fielding play, but unless my eyes deceive me, I don't think he held the runner at second. No, he didn't. All you got to do is look at him. And Stagg bounced out his opening time along. He's got a chance here to run bat it in. And he's got a hole between second base and the shortstop position you could drive a truck through. They're playing him to pull the ball. Getting into the meat of the Edmonton order. 3, 4, 5, 6. They can put a hurting on just about any pitcher in the West Coast League. Ball game at the 55-minute mark here in the last of 3. And here comes the pitch. Throw back down to second base, and that'll not be in time. And a stolen base.
Take a look at this.
And Sato gets credit with the bag. Stagg has a little bit of discussion about the location of that pitch. Two balls and one strike to the big Australian. Adeline, Australia, hometown of Max Stagg. Nine runners at the plate. 2 runners are in scoring position. And Stagg takes a cut at the pitch. He was fooled on it and he knew it. 2-2.
He sure did. He showed it right away. It's a very good pitch by Ryan Palmer.
Again, should be necessary. We'll have a 1 o'clock contest tomorrow. The final game of the 3-game series could very well come to that, and then again it might not. We'll see.
Well, a hit here would sure make a difference as it close it pretty tight.
And the 2-2 pitch. Popped it up. Lopez discards the face mask, comes over by the screen, and he won't have a play. Again, this time of the year, they do have the short summers here. The North Saskatchewan River Valley and most weekends is packed with lots of different events other than baseball. Not very far away from here, maybe a mile, is a huge comedy fest.
Now, Max Stagg's having a good at bat here. He's fouling a lot off. Just wants to get one lined up and get it into that outfield.
And the stretch here by Ryan Palmer, right off the first base side of the pitching rubber. And he has thrown Stagg a steady diet of fastballs. That one was maybe the hardest he's thrown tonight. That one was in at 94 miles an hour inside the rectangle. Looking at the leaders now with the regular season over with. Jace Miller of Bend with a 383 batting average. He should win the batting title. Joey Wright of Portland, 364. Blake Wilson of Corvallis hitting 348. And the 2-2 is in the dirt. Outhill cleanly by Lopez. Now we're going to have a base running full paw. No, we won't. Everybody is back to their respective bases. The pitcher, Palmer, had a ball in his throwing hand. He was looking towards the runner, trying to retreat back to second base. It's a good thing they didn't try to score. There was no way that was not hit or rolled far away enough from home plate.
Well, exactly right. And pretty sure he'd have been out.
And the 3-2 to Stagg. Fouled away. This has been a heck of a matchup between pitcher and hitter.
It really has been.
And he is pretty much wearing out Ryan Palmer. That was 85 miles an hour. That might be the slowest pitch he's thrown here in this appearance against Max Stagg.
It's also the 24th pitch that he's thrown this inning. And a lot of these have been against Stagg.
And Stagg gets under it. He pops it up to the left side of the infield on the shale. There to grab it is Belkowski, the shortstop. And you got two away. Lenahan is the batter. That time around, Ryan Palmer wins that matchup, that battle. And the battle it was. Stagg is 0 for 2 today. He's bounced out and popped up.
Now in this situation with 2 out, mid on second and third, I think this is the one man you'd love to have up here, Trent Lenahan.
And that pitch is boxed by Lopez, not held cleanly. Rolls away from the catcher, in foul territory, more towards the first base side. I would say this young fella Palmer has probably thrown fastballs 90 to 95% of the time. And he's got 2 gone, 2 men in scoring position here in the last of 3. It looked like a slider, was a little too hard to be a slider. That was 93 miles an hour. Fastball with a nice little bit of dip on it. Ball and a strike to Lenahan.
He's got a good situation. The 1-2 count to Lenahan.
Cubs lead the Cardinals today at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. They're in the 9th. And the Cubbies got it well on hand by a lead of 8. It's a 9-1 ball game. And there's a ball that's hit hard out into right field. Drifting back with lots of room is Tristan Bioring. Makes the catch, and that will do it. The Riverhawks flirt with a run, but not a lot more. And it's a 3-0 Victoria lead after 3.
Take a look at the screen, everybody.
Oh, yeah, cheer on our little friend.
A little delay getting this roused by one of the Riverhawks. Now he got away. The homestand finale and the regular season finale. But again, we'll have baseball here next weekend, playoff baseball. All right, that little fella.
And here she is, in the flesh, the most athletic thing in this stadium. This is Josie. Now, these are, surrounding Josie are the people who actually caught her. So, Stenna, have you forgiven Josie for running around the stadium?
I mean, how can you be mad at such a cute, fluffy face like this?
And I'm actually here with Adrian, who was the Riverhawk staff who did actually end up catching her. She hasn't quite forgiven Josie, no matter how cute she is. But how did that feel to be the one to actually catch her, Adrian?
I mean,
All right, that little fella.
She is very, very cute. I forgive you, Josie. You can run around anytime. I think it's amazing that not even a Riverhawks or opposing team player was able to catch her. Only Adrian. Here you go, Josie. You're going home with an Iceman dogglehead. We should make one of you. Yeah. Let's hear it for Josie, the runaway corgi. Woo!
Make sure Josie has a leash on. We don't want to happen that twice again.
Don't worry, we're holding on tight. We're holding on tight here.
That was our corgi race. At least the corgis race. The baby races was another story. We saw a little bit in that video before, but we had 27 pretty great parties here. We're having one tonight. We need the Riverhawks to get going. We need you to cheer for them, so let's go. Leading off third baseman 17.
Third baseman Connor Ross will lead things off here in the Harbourcat fourth inning. 9 men to the plate in inning 2. They plated 3 runs. All of them earned runs on 5 hits. And Ross was a part of that inning. He drew a walk, batting out of the 7th spot, and would come around to score here against Riley Barrett, who after that tough second inning has rebounded here a little bit. Now he's retired 5 straight batters. Diamondbacks and the Rockies, 5 apiece in the 6th inning. Red Sox have a lead on the Padres in San Diego today, 3-2, playing the top half of the 5th inning. Middle of the 4th, and a pitching duel here tonight. The Blue Jays and the Dodgers are scoreless. That's in the 4th inning. Dodgers, who have not played particularly well of late, eked out a win last night against the red-hot Blue Jays. And the pitch. Fastball missed just a little bit high. Brandon Strachey today, the ball strike umpire. Amon McConney at first base. Devin Redikoff is the umpire working at third. And the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway center field. Max Stagg drifts back with plenty of yards to spare. That one hit 348 feet, so do the math when you have a 420-foot wall. That's not going to cut it. One away. Mariners have got a lead on the Tampa Bay Rays, 2-1. And that's in the first inning of play. The former Okotoks dog out of Manitoba, Winkler, Manitoba, making his major league debut this weekend. Tristan Peters won a Western Canada League batting title about 5-6 years ago. Final today saw the A's down the Orioles at Baltimore, 11-3 at the ballpark at Camden Yards. Reds 2 and the Pirates 1. These are final scores. Royals with a win over the Twins 2-0. Cleveland a 3-1 win over the Chicago White Sox. Brewers 7, Mets 4. And the Braves hung on for an 8-6 win. That was in Atlanta at the expense of the Florida Marlins. And the 1-1 pitch. 90 miles an hour, four-seam gas up in the wheelhouse, swung on and missed. Phillies 3 and the Rangers 2. And here's a 1-2. 83 miles an hour. Slider thrown by Barrett, and that gets the job done. That'll be his 4th strikeout on the day. Just ran away from the left-handed bat. And Isaiah Afwerk is the hitter up. Deep in the box, bends his knees, straight off stands, bat held high. And here comes the pitch from Barrett. That's a strike in the outside corner. Run batted in leader and champion is Josh Scheidhart of Portland. He knocked in 64 runs through the 54-game regular schedule. Brian Glasgow of Portland with 50. Nakoa Sniffen of Bend with 46 runs batted in.
That last pitch of Barrett's was a slider, a very good one.
And there's the 2 strike. Swing and a miss. Went back up into the pantry at 90 miles an hour, rising fastball. Started him low and got him to chase high. And if you do that right, it's almost impossible to hit a pitch like that if you're not looking at that plane. That'll get it done. Nicely done by Barrett as we move to the bottom of 4.
Dog patch if you boogie it out. So stand on up.
And Abby, we're going to mash it up. We had ABBA night and we had country night.
That's right, we did.
So we're going to boogie to both. DJ Aiden's got a mashup.
All right, DJ Aiden, hit it. Yeah.
Here we go, ABBA fans. Let's see you. $100 gift card to the Hawk Shop for our best dancer. There you go. Oh, boy. That guy was in my Pilates class.
Wow, these ladies, they're still going. They want some brunch from Dog Patch for sure.
Oh, look at this. Those are some moves. Let's see, he can do ABBA. Can he dance with this a country? Does he need medical attention? We don't know. All right, Abby,
you know
we're going to
what?
have to name our winner.
You know what, Graham? I think we all know who it is.
I think we do.
That fella over there in the white shirt with the black hat. He went for it, baby. That's how you boogie for $100 to Dog Patch. Thank you so very much. Woo! I say River, you say Hawks. River! 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 Caw-caw!
On to the last of four, and Jason Green, the catcher. Jackson Fox, the right fielder, and the second baseman, Anthony Kadama. 5, 6, 7 hitters in the Edmonton order. Last two innings, the Riverhawks have stranded 4 base runners. So it's not like they haven't had their chances, but so far those innings have been all fizz and no gin, as they have got a goose egg up on the scoreboard tonight. Strike one here from Ryan Palmer. Green got under a pitch his last time up. He hit it hard, but he hit it pretty much straight in the air and was a lazy fly ball out to Nahauko, the center fielder.
You know, Al Ryan Palmer out of Peoria, Arizona, as you said. Another Palmer came out of Scottsdale High School in 1964, signed with the Orioles, and had himself a pretty good career. That was Hall of Famer Jim Palmer. Pretty good pitcher.
Strike two here on Green. You pretty much know what you're going to get from Green. You're going to get the old number one pitch, a fastball. And after that, it's just up to you to try and time your swing. That one was a fast. It was in there at 93. Nuhaka, the center fielder. Afferwork, the left fielder. And by Uring is the right fielder tonight. And the pitch ran away from the batter. And that for him is an off-speed pitch at 87 miles an hour. Lopez has to make the obligatory throw up the line. If you're scoring, that's a strikeout swinging. 2 to 3 of the putout, 1 away. And Jackson Fox is the hitter. Line the ball to the first baseman his first time up. He takes a rip at the pitch. It's a mile-high pop-up inside the pitcher's mound area on the left side of the infield. And the third baseman, Ross, over to make an easy catch, and there's 2 away. And Kadama is the hitter. One hour and 15-minute mark in tonight's game. 8-1 Edmonton win last night. Victoria up by 3. Here's as we approach the middle innings of the ball game this evening. And the fastball misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes. We're easily in the 7,000 range in attendance here tonight. As we speak, both bullpens are empty. Ryan Palmer has pretty much had this thing in cruise control tonight. Barrett had a bad inning. He had a 3-run in, 5 hit, 9 batter to the plate. Second inning, but he's come right along and now he's pitching well. And another pop up on the infield. Ross with both feet in foul territory midway between third and home. Brings it on in, and Kadama is set down as we move to the 5th. Tristan Byruing, the right fielder, on a 1-for-2 night with a run batted in to get it going here in the Victoria 5th inning. Barrett has retired 8 consecutive batters on 4 strikeouts, 3 fly ball outs. Actually, that's 4 fly balls, no ground ball outs. And normally he's a ground ball pitcher. And here's the strike one delivery. Pull the string on a changeup, 76 miles an hour. 0-2 to Byruing. And Byruing is erased. That one was at 76 miles an hour with a nice little bit of dip on it. Byruing, he was a Seattle ball player. Is gone. He attends Whitman College. Left-handed batsman. Sixth K on the day for Barrett. And he'll go to work on the 2-hole hitter. Kumano Nuhako is the batter. Swing and a miss. Fastball that ran down and away. That might have been the slider with that late life that it had on the pitch. It was right about slider speed at 84 miles an hour. 0-2.
Riley's very confident in throwing that slider at any time.
And Riley Barrett's going to notch another K in his belt. That is 7 strikeouts on the night for Barrett, and there's 2 away. Now, there's just some way we could erase the second inning.
Well, you know, even then, Al, there was only one really hard hit single. But the one thing the Harbourcats did, they found the holes and dropped the balls in.
And the batter is Dylan Lopez. On an 0-for-2 night. He's bounced out, he is flied out. Barrett comes to him, and that will end the string of putouts initiated by Barrett. Threw a good pitch at 82 miles an hour on the hands. Nice swing by Lopez. Didn't try to do a whole lot with it, and he lines a base hit up the middle. Lopez is aboard. And Beltkowski, the shortstop, will be the batter. They're out of Ventura, California. Ends Westmount College. And he's going to slap a single out into right field. The runner was not going. It was not a hit and run play. Not with 2 away. You don't do that. But it's a base hit nonetheless. First and second with 2 away. And Jack Johnson is the batter.
And here comes, I believe, pitching coach.
There you see the white with the blue pinstripe uniform for the Hawks tonight. Victoria wearing the red top and the gray pants.
That's
going to do it here for Riley Barrett tonight. Back shortly. 34 innings, 29 hits, 12 runs, 9 earned. 22 walks, 26 strikeouts, a 2-1 record, and no saves and a 2.35 earned run average. Here on Jack Johnson, Lopez at second. Belkowski takes his lead at first. Left side of the infield, playing this right-handed batter to pull the ball. And it's down and in ball 2. San Diego pitcher Jack Becker, 6'1", 190-pound southpaw. A junior out of the University of California, Riverside. All 3. And the Riverhawks bullpen is now idle, as is the bullpen of the Victoria Harbourcats. They have not had a man up and throwing tonight. They haven't had to. And here's the 3-0 delivery. That's a 4-pitch walk issued to Jack Johnson. And it's going to be Jake Butler. And looks like we're back on all 8 cylinders. Apparently we had a bit of technical difficulties, but everything appears to be right as rain. So it's Lopez, the lead runner. Belkowski at second. Johnson with the lead at first. Here against Jack Becker on in relief of Riley Barrett. And there, Becker throws numero uno on the night as far as strikes are concerned. Put right down the middle at 85 miles an hour. On the infield tonight, it's Waters at third, Lenahan at first. Shortstop is Sato, Kadama at second base. Out on the picket line, it's Brooks, Stagg, and Fox left through right. Ground ball to third, up with it is Waters, onto the bag, and the force out on Belkowski will set down the side.
We are going to play the balloon pop game for a chance to win Mutard Ticks and our, beautiful bus stop sign. All right, we've got 3 teams, and they are ready to go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Grab your first balloon. Here we go. Off to a quick start. Now they've got to bring this balloon back, and then you're about to see what's going to happen. Oh, easy start over there in the corner for Team Y Road Warriors. I wonder where they're from in Edmonton. Laciano's is our other team, and they are also in the lead. Whoever gets these 5 first wins. Wow, look at this. It's a tight race, but it's looking like our last one for Los Angeles. Oh, and that's a win! Congratulations, you guys. Congratulations. Here's some tickets to the Mutard. You can go together, take a look at things, and here is your bus stop. Congratulations.
Well, he popped the balloon and he popped that entire chair. But there you go. Thanks. You know what? He gets to pick anything above this item, but not this stuffed one, whatever they do at K-Days. But thanks a lot. It's Balloon Pop. And leading off for your Edmonton Riverhawks, left fielder number 23, Noah Brooks.
We'll have 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here in the last of 5. And Noah Brooks, who strung out, swinging on some high gas in the second inning, will get it going. And Noah looks at a strike. It's 0-1. On the white uniforms this season, the Riverhawks are 5 wins, 1 loss. That's what they're wearing tonight. In the baby blues, they're 10-8. In the navy uniform, 11-9. In the themed jersey tops, there are 8 wins against 2 losses. Not that really means a whole lot. Who cares what kind of uniform you wear? It's how you play. And there's a slow ground ball to Butler, the second baseman. Nicely done, makes a lightning quick transfer from glove to throwing hand. And he erases Brooks by an eyelash at the bag. One away. Waters is the batter. Day games this season, the Hawks are 6-4. At home, they're 21-6, and that is absolute mastery here at Remax Field. Away, they're 13-14, and in night games, 28 wins against 17 losses. And the pitch. Slider, swing and a miss. He is a fastball slider pitcher, make no doubt about that. Ryan Palmer. There's back from that straight overhand delivery, and it's a called strike. Corvallis tonight has got a 6-0 lead on Bend. They're playing in the third inning at the home ballpark of the Oregon State Club in Corvallis. Bellingham and Wenatchee 1 apiece. That's in the third. Bellingham leads the series 1-0. Nothing across in the bottom of the first inning. The Marion Berries are in Portland tonight to play the Pickles. And the 1-2 pitch in there at the knee. And a strikeout. Strikeout number 3. Waters is erased. And, of course, it's Victoria up on Edmonton 3-0 here in the home half of the fifth inning.
Palmer has done a nice job handcuffing the Riverhawk batters.
All strike umpire tonight is Brandon Strachey. Amon McConaughey at first base, and Devin Redicop, the umpire, working at third. 7 in a row have been set down by Ryan Palmer. And he hasn't left anything on the table here tonight. He's gone right at these batters. Has not walked a hitter. Has, for the most part, pitched ahead in the count. He had a 1 strikeout, 2 pop-up fourth inning. And the 2-0 delivery. At 86 miles an hour, the slide piece is in there for a strike. Sharu Sato is the hitter. Down and away. And we go to ball 3, strike 1 on Sato. Kyle Yip has got a hit tonight. He's 1 for 2 as the on-deck batter. And the 3-1 pitch is in there for a strike. How many pitches tonight for Ryan Palmer? I would think he's up over 50 by now, but not a lot more.
He's up at 76 pitches, Al.
Okay, well, that's way more than I thought. As I said, has not put a man on a free pass. This time around he did. The pitch was down and in, and Sato's going to draw the walk. Ends the string of put-outs initiated by Palmer at 7. And Kyle Yip is the hitter. UBC Thunderbird, Kyle Yip. He can catch, he can play the outfield, and you can easily DH him. That's what they're doing here tonight.
Ryan Palmer is showing a very quick move to first base.
And on the move out of the crouch, here comes the throw. It's in there on one bounce and not in time. Sato eludes the throw from Ryan Palmer and the tag down by the second baseman Butler. So we have a man in scoring position. You see Lopez out of his crouch. They're on a bounce. Because of that, the runner and the ball arrive right about the same time. And we have a right-hander up and throwing in the Victoria bullpen. He's not throwing off the mound. He's just playing a little long toss, so he's very early in his warm-up preparations. Ball 1 on Kyle Yip. Again, Jake Lenferman, the field manager, with the previous obligation out here tonight. Levi Moon, the bench coach, has taken over the management of the ball club for tonight. There's a base hit up the middle, and that should play to run. Rounding third. Here comes the throw, cut off or not cut off. It's cut off at the mound, but not relayed home. In the score is Shiru Sato on rope hit up the middle by Kyle Yip. And I'll tell you what, that is 101 miles an hour off the barrel. And you could have hung close on that line.
Yip is showing us a lot this year. Clutch hit there. Get the Riverhawks back in the game.
Stagg is the batter on an 0 for 2 night. So Shiru Sato scores from second base. What a big steal at 90 feet that was. And Yip with his second hit this evening. 101 miles an hour, the exit speed off the bat. Brings the tying run to the plate. Down and away pitch. Stagg tonight has popped up and bounced out. And Palmer's done a real nice job on him. That was an at-bat for the ages in the third inning. He must have fouled off 9-10 pitches before he was finally erased on the pop-up.
Yeah, that was a very good battle, and we could have another one here. Palmer's getting a little tired. He's throwing more balls in this inning than any other inning.
As far as the hitting prowess of the Riverhawks this season, hitting .273 is the team. That's outstanding. A team on-base percentage of .375 and a slugging percentage of .383. And Stagg pops the ball up in the infield. That likely will do it. Camped under this is the first baseman, Jack Johnson, puts it away. But the Riverhawks start eating away in the lead. They're down by 2.
We saw the tension between River and Mascot and the wrestlers. So what we're doing, as you can see, just beyond third base, we're actually putting this to an end. We have an actual contract, a peace contract,
That's right.
an agreement between River and the wrestling union. And I have a contract right here in my hands. This is what they're going to sign. Both parties agree not to fight each other in any form, fashion. Both parties agree to respect each other. And River is hereby recognized as the undisputed wrestling champion. Sign the contract, and it's over.
No, what is that? What? River's the champion. No. I am the champion, not River. I am not signing that.
Oh, no. It doesn't seem like...
Oh, no. Oh!
I don't think... Oh! River!
Come on, River!
Wow! Oh, no, Krieger's... Oh, no, River!
Oh, yeah, River needs his ladder.
Use the ladder! Use the ladder!
River can fly high.
Yeah!
River! 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 That's Krieger, the bad guy on the table. No.
Yeah! Fly, River, fly! We got a mess to clean up here, Graham.
There you go, River. That doesn't look like peace, but that looks like justice.
He's still breathing. Don't worry, everybody. Krieger's okay.
Well, there you go. Oh, Krieger still wants to get Krieger off. We've just got a ruling from the umpires. I believe they've been talking it over. They're ejecting both River and Krieger from the game. They both have to leave. Maybe this isn't settled.
Bottom end of the order due up here in the 6th inning. The 7, 8, 9 batters. Connor Ross, the third baseman, on an 0 for 1 night with a walk and a run scored. Will lead things off. Here against the left-hander, Jack Becker. Works right down the middle of the pitching slab. He comes home and the pitch a breaking ball inside. Peter Tassler, the DH, and Isaiah Afwork are due up here for the Harbourcats. And here's the 1-0 delivery. Strike at the knee. 86 miles an hour from Becker. The Hawks this season with 100 stolen bases on the year. Approximately 20% of that from one man, Robert Phelps, who's now a property of the Philadelphia Phillies. Fly ball out into right. Good pitch. Couldn't get around on it. Lazy fly ball out into right. Jackson Fox is camped under that, and there's one away. 100 stolen bases, 271 runs batted in, 24 home runs on the year for the Riverhawk hitters. And we've got some sluggers on this club. And Peter Tassler will be the hitter. And here's the pitch. That's a bullet fastball just high of the rectangle, ball one. Here to Tassler. They've got a lineup in the category with the catchers here in the Harbourcat roster. Out of a town I know well, Colorado Springs, Colorado. 6'5", 230-pounder, big man. One-time home of the Colorado Springs Sky Sox in the Pacific Coast League. And that's high, ball three. He's just joined this club, does not have a batting average. Well, he didn't have, he now has. He is a .250 hitter. He's had 4 at-bats, and he's got 1 hit, and it was a big one. 2-run single to left field. He did that in inning 2. Peter Tassler. 3 balls, 1 strike. 1 gone, bases empty. Sato and Kadama, the double play Quinella, drawn back, and they are fanned wide apart. Waters is midway at third, as is Lenahan at first. And there's a rope hit out into left field, and Noah Brooks with that left arm extended puts leather on that line drive. Hit it too hard, and that's going to be an out. There's 2 away. Isaiah Afwork is the hitter. Out of Federal Way, Washington, just south of Seattle, Afwork. And he attends Texas AU at Corpus Christi. He's a big, long, lean drink of water. Afwork at 6'4", 220 pounds. 2 away here in the top of 6. Edmonton has lessened the deficit to 2 runs, 3-1 ball game. And the pitch inside on Afwork. Edmonton's team earned run average at 3.76. They got a whip at 1.38. Walk hits to innings pitched ratio. 440 innings of pitching they have logged on the year, excluding this one here tonight. And the 1-1 delivery, strike at the knee. 304 punch-outs, 12 saves, and they have coughed up 184 earned runs. Down in relief of Riley Barrett, who went a 4 2/3 inning distance tonight. Some of it was sweet and some of it was kind of sour. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Down and away. Green framed that ball up nice for the plate umpire, Brandon Strachey. He wasn't buying it. Count leaving up at 2-2. 7 hits, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk for Barrett. Faced 9 batters in the second inning. 3 earned runs off 5 hits. I think maybe one of the hits was he hit fairly hard. The rest of them were pingers. And there's the pitch, and it's a breaking ball called strike. And Afwork is erased as we got 5.5 innings under our belts here tonight. Playoff baseball from Remax Field.
For my Chowers. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh! Digging in deep off the hop. We got for the crusts. They're really going. And over here we've got a little more of a bitey, strategy. And
I think that other team is just smothering each other.
Really, they are. Who needs to breathe when you've got a lemon meringue playoff playoff pie, you know? Not them. Definitely not the crusts. All right, because this is actually a pretty good strategy. Are we counting what's on the floor? Because if so, they're doing pretty. Look at this solid dogging. They're just like, I'll call this the pecking, and I'll call this the makeout. You've got 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Wow, let's see what you got. Well, this is a close game, but I'm going to give it over here to our crusts for the commitment. The commitment. Look at your beautiful face. Congratulations. How does it feel? What's the pie taste like?
Pie tastes good.
Right on.
It's full.
What's full, buddy?
Oh, congratulations. You win a $100 gift card to Central Social. Leading off for your Riverhawks, first baseman number 35, Trent.
And we've got a right-hander heating up in the Harbourcat bullpen as we get this last to 6 underway. Lanahan is the batter and a 1-for-2 night here against Ryan Palmer. He's done a nice job this evening, no two ways about it. Right off the first base side of the pitching rubber, Lanahan gives one a ride out into right field. That is a catchable ball, and Tristan Bioring ranges on over to make the catch, and Lanahan has erased one away. And Jason Green, the batter. Riverhawk leaders now in the playoffs. Kyle Yip with a .339 batting average, and he's got a pair of hits here tonight. Max Stagg at .329. Lanahan, who was just erased on the fly ball out, having a solid .320. And Green pulls the trigger, and he nails a base hit out into right field. That was 84 miles an hour, and Green was looking for something down the middle of the plate, and he pulls it into right. And it'll bring Fox to the plate. On a collective 0-for-2 tonight, he's lined to first. He's popped up to the third baseman, Ross. He represents the tying run here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. As you alluded to earlier on, Palmer's got a pretty good pickoff throw. He gets that right foot off the rubber, and he's lightning with the throw onto the bag. There's a ball that is raised out into deep right field. I don't think it's deep enough, and drifting back is Isaiah Afterwork. And there's 2 gone in the inning. Fox gives it a long ride. It came off the barrel at 90 miles an hour. But this ballpark in Edmonton is not a bandbox. You want to get a hit, and a ball hit in the air, you got to earn it. And Kodama is the hitter.
Palmer's done a very good job when he gets runners on base.
Here's a bouncing ball. Johnson can't field it cleanly. He flips over to first base, and the pitcher, Palmer, covering. And he is there to hold on to the ball, a 3-1 putout. On a ball that I've never seen a bad hop here. That might have been a bit of an in-between one, I'm not sure. However, the out is recorded 3-1. Bounced off the chest of Jack Johnson, but he got the throw over. And Palmer made a nice job reaching across his body. 3-1 on the putout as we move on to the 7th inning.
Burritos! How did they deliver the burritos? With the burrito bazooka! And here it is back. The burrito bazooka.
Oh yeah, you thought those cannons were done with the t-shirts. No, no, no. Get ready to catch some burritos from the bazooka, baby.
Caution, flying burritos. Who wants a flying burrito? I hear they have some brothers.
Oh, lots of people in sections B and C and D want some burritos.
Oh, there it goes.
Tightly wrapped. Delicious.
That takes a lot of effort to get a burrito out of there.
Yeah, they're a lot thicker than the t-shirts, Graham. They have less to use because they're stuffed. I'm here with Victor. Victor from Super Amigos. Victor, you're going to throw some burritos into the stand?
We have 6 burritos.
There's Victor.
Chorizo burritos. Oh, nice. Way to go, Victor.
Oh, Victor's going old school. Leading off for Victoria, number 6.
And we'll go to Tristan Byuring to lead it off here in the 7th inning. Matchup of the left-handed hitter, the left-handed pitcher. And the pitch, a foul coming back, strike 1 to Byuring. Kamana Nohuhaku are due up as well in the inning. And Dylan Lopez. And a down and away pitch here from Jack Becker. Kind of a ball and a strike. Becker came in with 2 men on in the 5th inning and 2 away. He walked Jack Johnson. And he got Jake Butler to bounce into a force out at third base. 1 ball, 1 strike. There is activity in the Edmonton bullpen. Fly ball to straightaway center. Max Stagg on the run back, and the big Ozzie makes a nice running catch. 1 away.
Max got a good jump on that ball, read the trajectory perfectly, and made an excellent catch.
Kamada Nakua is the batter. 0 for 3 tonight. He's got the golden sombrero going this evening. He has struck out 3 times. First and the second and the 7th and final strikeout of tonight's starter, Riley Barrett. And a strike 1 here to Nakahua. Nahaku is the. Don't they have any Smith or Joneses on this club? Strike 1 to the batsman. Fully back up the middle, midway at first and third. Off-speed pitch, fouled off third base. Strike 2. And there you get a look at the Hawks Nest, the home plate club. And those seats right out in front of the home plate club behind the screen. Very popular seats. Swinging the foul tip not held by Jason Green. And the Padres playing at home tonight have taken the lead in the 7th inning. 4-3 on the Red Sox. The Dodgers in the 6th have taken a 3-0 lead over the Blue Jays at Dodger Stadium. Mariners are leading the Rays 6-1. That's in the middle of 4. At the ballpark just off I-5 in Seattle. Just to the south of downtown. Diamondbacks and the Rockies 5 apiece. Well, that's what it says. Well, it can't be a final if it's 5 apiece. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Brewers 7, the Mets 4. Okay, I buy that. And the A's are winners today over the Orioles, 11-3. And the pitch. Just followed the chalk by inches down the left field line. He roped it out there. There was a hanger out over the plate. And the count on now, Hawk-Do is at 2 balls and 2 strikes. $6,943 patrons in the ballpark tonight. So the Hawks are barreling right in on 140,000 on the year. About 24,000 more than they drew last year. And they drew well last year. This franchise has turned into a tsunami. On deck batter is Dylan Lopez. 3 men up, but nobody throwing in the Edmonton bullpen. There have been people up in the Victoria pen up the right side, but nobody throwing at present time. And the pitch fouled away. You know what? I remember last time we were on the air, I told you about watching on YouTube, and Aaron Boone with the other quitter was retired and had a few nasty things to say.
Yeah.
That never happened. That was artificial intelligence.
Is that right?
That's what it was.
Isn't that some? There was one on there also with Judge. Same thing. And totally artificial intelligence.
Fly ball to left field, being foul territory, coming over into the bullpen, making a valiant effort at that play, was Noah Brooks, and he just ran out of room. So I guess that brings back the old adage, believe nothing of what you hear and nothing of what you see. I guess somebody's got nothing better to do.
Has to be. But it's kind of scary when you get it out there and get people believing in that stuff.
Well, I did.
Yeah.
I did find it a little bit fanciful. I said, well, it's got to be there. It's on YouTube. Well, take that with a grain of salt.
Not the truth.
And here's the 2-2. Turned the pitch over and he missed inside. On Nahaku. And here's the payoff pitch. There's a ball that's slapped out into left center field into the gap. Stagg coming over. And a base hit for Nahakdu. And Dylan Lopez will be the batter. Nahaku with the base hit with one away. As you can see by the numbers, Lopez got a pretty good year going. 22nd game, 84th at bat, and a solid .350 hitter. And the pitch, strike on the outside corner. Sato and Kadama going to shorten up a little bit to a double play depth. The Water's about midway at third. Lanahan holds his man on. Outfield is straight away. And the pitch. Turned it over like a hard screwball and it misses down and away. Nine men to the plate in the second inning. 3 runs, all earned. Scored on 5 hits. That was with one away.
And after that inning, Barrett bore down and had a pretty good outing. Those 5 hits, only one was really hard, but they sure found the holes.
And the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball into center field. Hangs up there nicely for Max Stagg. Pretty much a room service fly ball. Didn't hardly have to move. 2 away. Again, our attendance totals tonight, 6,943. Just shy of 140,000 on the year. Another all-time single season attendance record for the Hawks. This is their 4th year of competition, and each and every year they do better. They're going to have a pickoff play. Here's the throw to Sato. It's on one bounce to the left of second base. Lanahan had to gun that thing over there. No doubt about it. Leaning the wrong way was Nahakdu, but he'll get credit for a bag. That's a surprisingly big jump and a big lead to get off a left-hand pitcher who has a clear look at the runner at first base.
Sure is. Very surprising.
We are at the 1 hour and 55-minute mark in this contest tonight. Playoff baseball. 8-1 Edmonton win last night. A lead of 2 here for the Cats in the top of 7. And a right-hander up and throwing in the Edmonton relief pen. And a strike down the middle. Two for 3 tonight for Belkowski's got a stolen base and a run scored. Runner breaks for third, and the ball hit up the middle. Stagg drifting back and towards the right field gap. Makes the catch, sets down the side. And we're on to the stretch half of 7 here at the beautiful Remax Diamond in Edmonton.
Stretch. There it is. I love that. Okay, and I promise you're going to get a bit of a treat after this, courtesy of number 47 on the other team, okay? Okay, Riley, are you ready? He's going to lead us off with Take Me Out to the Ball Game. All right.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and crackers. When it's a shame.
Woohoo! You sounded beautiful. Wait a minute. I smell processed meat on the hot guac. It seems our weenie of the game is glittering. Yeah.
Here come 50 weenies for the weenie of the game.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, number 47 on the Cats. Meow. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Leading off for your Riverhawks, a left fielder, number 23, Noah.
Ryan Palmer, big right-hander, and he has been an enigma for the Riverhawk hitters today. Just 1 run allowed through the opening 6 innings. And he's done it on 5 hits. He's pitched ahead in the count all night. He's only walked 1 batter. And that was picked up in the front end of a double play. And the pitch is down and away. Out of a ball and a strike here to Brooks. Should it be necessary, it'll be 1 o'clock tomorrow. Gates will open up about 11:30. As this ball is taking it out into short left field. He got under it just a ton. And Haverwork is there to make an easy basket catch. 1 away. Brooks is erased. And Stevie Waters is the batter. Update the scores in the West Coast League playoff action tonight. Corvallis with a big lead on the Bend Elks in the last of 3, 6-0. Wenatchee and Bellingham 1 apiece after 3. The Bells lead the series 1 win to none. And the Marion Berries are in Portland tonight. No score in the bottom of inning 1. There's the slider. Good late break on it. Nice dip on the pitch. And Waters sits at a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Fly ball up the middle. And that's going to be an easy play for the center fielder, and there's 2 gone. Nahaku makes the catch. And Shayu Satter is the batter. Now, in lots of games this season, the bottom 4 of the order has produced mightily for the Riverhawks, but not tonight. They got a grand total of 1 hit and 12 trips to the plate. Good pitching will do that.
It certainly will.
And another ball turned right around into the left field gap. Again, the batter got under it. On the run back towards the warning track as Haverwork makes the catch, and we'll head to the 8th. It's a lead of 2 for the Harbourcats.
Let's get dizzy crazy in here. I'm so excited. I love this challenge so much. So we've got 4 contestants. They're going to line up on the first baseline, and they are going to spin as fast as they can. Are you ready? Bats on your head. In 3, 2, 1, spin. 1, 2, 3. This is boring. Do it faster. 4. There you go. 5, 6. You have to put the bat on the ground. 7, 8. Jada is lost in her pint. 9, 10. Run, 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 run. Oh, oh. Oh, my. Okay, we got some sprinters. Look at those leaps. Oh, no, and he blew a flat. Oh, no, we got some roughhousing. Oh, and he didn't even make it over the line. We've got our winner and our runner-up.
And a dizzy bat flip at the end.
Here's $60 to Leopold's. And for our runner-up, you know, that was pretty impressive. Why did you go with the dive at the end, 3rd place?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll never find out. Thanks, Leopold's. Woohoo!
To pitch for you, Riverhawks, number 11, Brandon Craven. Got the plate.
And the new pitcher in the ballgame is Brandon Craven. And the pitch, first pitch of the half inning, is popped up. On the run in is Noah Brooks, a left-handed catching outfielder. And Jack Johnson has erased one away. And the totals for Jack Becker tonight, 2 in the 3rd inning distance. He put up the smoke rings, 1 hit, no strikeouts, and he walked 1 batter. And Brandon Craven comes to the plate. Fastball is high, ball 1 from Craven. His 15th appearance in relief, 15 innings. 12 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, 10 walks, 7 strikeouts. 1 save, no wins, no losses, and a real good earned run average when you consider all the innings he's pitched at 1.80. This ball is spanked out into left field. That'll be a base hit. And Jake Butler is aboard. And Connor Ross will be the batter. Craven is out of Whitman, Washington. They list him at 5'10". I think he's a little bit taller than that, but he's a 175-pound junior out of Monterey Peninsula College. Connor Ross is the batter. He's walked and scored tonight. He's 0 for 2 with a run in. Infield shortens up to a double play depth, and they are free swingers here in this 8th inning. They get out there and they swing at the first pitch twice. It's not done well for them. One time it has. And Connor Ross with a fly ball out. Stagg had to put on the brakes and head in reverse gear. And Peter Tessler, who swung maybe the biggest bat in the lineup tonight for the Harbourcats. He's accounted for 2 of the 3 runs. He cashed in 2 runs in the 2nd inning with a line drive base hit into left field. Brandon Craven, the runner goes, and the pitch foul back, strike 1. And here comes the pitch from Craven. 88 miles an hour, sinking fastball. It was in the vertical rectangle, but not the horizontal one. It was not in the strike zone. Ball and a strike here to Tassler. That hopefully will do it here in the inning. It's a high pop-up. It just barely does clear the infield skin, and Sato, the shortstop, is there to make it play as we move along to the 8th, the bottom of 8, and the Hawks down by 2.
Really help out our runners here tonight. We made sure that they had a specific hair color. So you'll notice on the screen there, we've got a bunch of runners for our tracks race tonight in honor of our Irish theme night, and they're all pretty much ginger or honorary gingers. So hats off to our gingers. Are you ready? Get set. Go!
Yes, this is a callback. We had the running of the Gingers at one game now, and we've got a good race here. Oh, look who's coming. We've got the Freeze and a ginger wig. Oh, that's a nice
Look at
pace
that red
coming
hair
from the back.
blazing. It's a blaze in the trail.
Oh,
it's blaze in the trail.
I think
we're getting
I think
to the
they're
end
too
here.
fast at
You
the
gotta
start.
cross the finish line. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, come on. Let's cheer for every other. Look at, come on, little gingers. Come on, little gingies. Come on over. Come on, little gingies.
Here we
You can
go.
do it.
One
Keep
more.
going.
You can do
Keep
it.
going. Woohoo! Yeah. Push hard. Woohoo! Oh yeah, you're almost there. You got this. River's on your side. Congratulations. What's your name?
Josh.
Congratulations, Josh. You get a shirt and a Riverhawks hat. Great job. And what's it like being a ginger? He doesn't know, but I know. It's awesome. I'm not a ginger. Thanks, guys. Woohoo! Thanks for tracks.
Leading off for your Edmonton Riverhawks, a designated hitter, number 16, Kyle Eip.
And here are the final totals. For tonight's starting pitcher, Ryan Palmer. And he threw a playoff performance tonight, a 7-inning stint, 1 earned run, 5 hits. He struck out 3, he walked 2. And he leaves the ball game as the pitcher of record with his club up by a pair of runs. And Austin Lindsay into pitch. He's got 1 start. And this will be his 13th relief appearance. 24 innings of work, 23 hits, 12 runs, 11 earned, 10 walks, 27 strikeouts. Got a 1-loss record of 2-1, a pair of saves, and a 4.12 earned run average. Austin Lindsay here in the last of 8.
Now, Ryan Palmer threw 96 pitches, 70 for strikes.
Lindsay is a 6'1", 180-pound freshman out of Hill Junior College. Comes from a place called Lufkin, Texas. And we're at 1-2 on Kyle Yip. As long as good a pole as anybody in this Edmonton order tonight. On 2 for 3 with a run batted in. Belkowski really playing in to pull the ball. The shortstop is just about in the hole. Max Stagg and Trent Lenahan. The meat of the Edmonton order. 2, 3, and 4 batters due up. It's Austin Lindsay. And the batter got under it. It's a high pop-up into short center field. Belkowski, the shortstop, makes an easy catch, 1 away. And it'll be Max Stagg. You can probably count on one hand the amount of time Stagg has had an overnight. But he has tonight 2 pop-ups and the ground ball out. They've just done a real nice job on Stagg.
They've done it on the whole
69, 143 in the ballpark tonight. And the pitch in for a strike. There's the oldest bridge in Edmonton, the High Level Bridge, about 120-some years old. As good as the day it was built. It was originally a railway bridge. That's why you see that streetcar up on the second level of the bridge. 0-2 on Stagg. And the pitch. And Stagg goes around on a breaking ball. Big soft curve, overhand curve, 74 miles an hour is the velocity. Well, looks like he might have fouled it off. And the pitch is down and away. And we'll go to 2-2. And here's the pitch from Lindsay. Cast his man upstairs. Despite being an 0 for 3, Stagg has had a couple of really good at-bats tonight. Well, at least one. And that was against Ryan Palmer. He must have fouled 7-8 pitches off. Finally did get him on a pop-up. And here's the pitch. Breaking ball gets Max Stagg. Curveball at 74 miles an hour, broke sharply down and away to the right-handed batter. And there's 2 away. Strikeout number 1 for Lindsay. And Lenahan will be the hitter. Edmonton was able to get a run. They got it with 2 away in the 5th inning. Sato drew a walk, stole second, and Kyle Yip scored him on a line drive base hit, a bullet up the middle. Ground ball to the left side of the infield. Belkowski was into the hole. He had a tough chance, and the throw was off target and on 2 bounces. Lenahan gets the second scratch single of the night. And he was cheating towards the hole. And somehow, Lenahan found a way. Chasing Belkowski deep into the hole. He had about 10 feet into outfield grass. And he jumped in the air and tried to make a throw. And Green is the batter. And there's a wild pitch, went right between the wickets of Lopez, and that will put Lenahan into scoring position. And that is not a catchable pitch. 1 ball here on Green.
No, on this wild pitch like that can make a huge difference, get the man in scoring position.
And the pitch, swing and a miss. If you'll notice now, most catchers, including in the major leagues, will go down on 1 knee. They won't, not this guy, he's got the old-fashioned way, but 1 knee down. Maybe it's a little less stress on one of your legs, because a catcher over a long career will have varicose veins. Some like that style of catching, some don't. And the 2-1 pitch flared into left field. On the run in, and he just about overran the ball, was after work, but he snares that one nicely. Fly ball out, and we're getting out of runway here tonight as we head to the 9th.
Some runs. All right. Here's one of my favorite songs. Everybody stand up. Stretch out your diaphragm. And let's hit it, DJ Aiden.
Touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline,
Ba ba ba.
good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good.
Good times never seem so good. So good! So good! Woohoo!
And now into pitch for your Edmonton Riverhawks, number 14, Tate Deering.
Every time the moon shines, I become alive.
Thank you to Bardwars and Company, your local law firm, for all of your family, helping us sing along all season long.
Yeah, I'm feeling strange in the night.
And coming on to pitch the top of the ninth inning is Tate Deering. And he's going to hit the first batter. At his half work, he'll get 90 feet the hard way. Where's that pitch? And that wasn't a lollipop either. That was 91 miles an hour. Ooh, just above the elbow. So half work is aboard. Tristan Byring is going to be the batter. 2 starts, and this will be the 11th relief appearance for Deering. 14 and 2/3 innings, 14 hits, 10 runs, they're earned runs. 5 walks, 7 strikeouts, got a 1-2 record, 6 saves, and a 6.13 earned run average. On in relief of Brandon Grave. 1 inning stint tonight, 1 hit. And the 0's over for Brandon Craven. All game at about the 2-hour and 20-minute mark, so it's moved right along here tonight. Former member of the national junior team. And the pitch, batter shows the bunt. It's in fair territory. Snagged by Green. The throw up the line will get it done. Half work, pulls into scoring position. And if you're scoring at home, that's a 2-3 put out. Deering is the 4th pitcher tonight, right at the present time. Riley Barrett is the pitcher of record. 4 and 2/3 innings, 3 earned runs, 7 hits, 7 strikeouts, and a walk. Jack Becker, 2 1/3, 1 hit, and 1 base on ball. And Craven, and now Tate Deering. The way they have pitched tonight out of the Victoria Harbourcats, this one was pretty much died and cast in stone in the second inning, 9 to the plate. 3 runs. Now, on a normal night, that's not a big deal for the Riverhawks, but good pitching will stop good hitting, and they have gotten good pitching tonight.
They certainly have.
Playoff scoreboard tonight, Bellingham 5, Wenatchee 2. That's in the top of the 6th inning at Bellingham. Intentional pass thrown here to Nawaku. Lopez will be the batter. 5-2, Bellingham leads Wenatchee in the 6th inning. Corvallis has got a 9-1 lead on the Bend Elks in the top of 6. That'll square that series off at a win apiece should the Knights hold on. And Portland leads Marion 8-3 in the bottom of 3 at the ballpark in Portland. 1 ball, no strike here on Lopez. We got a batter with a hit batsman and an intentional base on ball. Lead runner is half work. And this ball is popped up. No chance for a double play. Kadama in back at second base. Hauls it in and there's 2 away. And Tanner Beltkowski is going to be the hitter. There you get a look at our plate umpire tonight. I thought he's had a pretty good zone this evening. Brandon Strachey. Amon McCanny at first base, and Devin Redekop is at third. Slow ground ball here to Sato. Underhands to the bag. Kadama comes off the bag. That'll do it. And it's up to the hitters now, down by a pair as we move on to the last of 9.
They're going to sing, hopefully, Country Roads there.
Yeah, Country Roads with your rally caps.
Yeah.
This is what we need.
These hats are very crisp, all right? And you know what? We're going to, if we could come down here, and then we'll get my buddies in it, because I can't sing alone, all right?
Hang on,
Whenever
we're just getting the record out of the sleeve.
Say again, Graham. All right, are we ready? Aiden, DJ?
Just wait, we're putting on the turntable.
Sorry.
Needles dropping. Here we go.
Here we go, everyone.
Here we go.
Country roads, take me home to the place. Come on, Riverhawks, take us home. I belong. Edmonton downtown, right here by the river. Take us home. Country roads, Edmonton Riverhawks. Country roads, take me home. Come on! To the place I belong. West Edmonton, also downtown. Country roads. Riverhawks, take us home!
And here we go, Riverhawks! Leading it off in the 9th, the right fielder, number 4, Jackson Fox! Let's get those rally caps. Let's hear you, Riverhawk fan!
And let's have Austin Lindsay go to work here in the last of 9. He's got an opportunity here to notch a save tonight. On in relief of Ryan Palmer. 7 innings. Just 1 run tonight, and that didn't occur till the 5th inning. The rest of the time, he put up the zeros. Scattered 5 hits. Struck out 3, walked a couple of batters on tonight's play. And the 1-1 pitch down and away here to Fox. He is lined out, he has popped up, and he is flied out this evening. Second inning of work here for Lindsay. And he works slow go to ball 3. On the infield tonight, the middle infield is fully back. Bukowski, the shortstop, Butler at second. Ross is about midway at third. And Jack Johnson is deep at first. And here's the 3-1 delivery, ball 4. Fox is aboard. That last pitch was 88 miles an hour and was not anywhere close to the rectangle. Might have just overthrown a little bit.
Pitching coach coming out for the Harbourcats. Have a little discussion.
Here's Todd Haney, the field manager, has a few words of encouragement for Austin Lindsay. And a submariner warming up in the bullpen for the Harbourcats. That's only the 3rd free pass on the night, issued by Harbourcat pitching. Brings the tying run to the plate, and Anthony Kadama. Edmonton does not have the bench like it had a week 10 days ago, but neither does anybody else. That was probably the thickest I've ever seen our dugout, our bench. And the 1-0 delivery. 89-mile-an-hour fastball in the rectangle. 1 ball, 1 strike on Kadama. Ball 2. And the pitch from Lindsay is a strike. Out the outside corner. In our scores in the playoffs, Rivales, a big lead now, 9-0 on the Bend Elks down in Southern Oregon. Bellingham has taken the lead on Wenatchee, as have the Portland Pickles of the Marion Berries. Portland can wrap that series up tonight. 8-0 the Pickles lead, and it's early. It's in the bottom of the third inning. Marion Berries, an expansion franchise in the league. They play out of Salem, Oregon. For years and years, the Northwest League club out of Salem was called the Salem Senators.
Now here we have a full count, Al.
Well, the Hawks fans haven't had a whole lot to root for tonight, but they're getting a little verbose here in this last of 9. Again, 6,943 through the turnstiles tonight, just barreling in on 140,000. And the pitch, line drive, base hit. Belkowski was cheating towards second. That ball was not in the shortstop hole, but he couldn't get to it, ranging onto his left. And now you got the tying run aboard with nobody out. And he went with the pitch. And Kadama gets the knock.
Certainly did. All outside part of the plate. Kadama just went with it. Got a hard single out into.
And Noah Brooks will be the hitter. So a walk, and a base hit to Kadama.
Now it'll be interesting to see if they try to move the runners over with a bunt. Third baseman starting to cheat in a little, first baseman cheating in.
Brooks squares off, he drops the bunt down. Well, he bunted it, he didn't drop it down. He fouled it back to the screen, strike one. And that's going to draw Ross way inside the bag at third. Belkowski's going to play just about behind him. They're going to put what is called a wheel on. So that bunt is, for this instance, would be a drag bunt. And Ross has to come and field it. Belkowski would go to third. The first baseman Johnson will charge home plate, and Butler will cover second. That's called a wheel. And the pitch is a strike.
Everybody move back and be swinging away with 2 strikes.
And here's the 1-2 delivery. That's a breaking ball that was overthrown. It backed up on the right-handed pitcher a little bit. And that'll bring the count even to 2-2. And the pitch. Brooks took a big rip at it, and he's down on strikes on that up and in fastball. Strikeout number 2 for Austin Lindsay. And Waters will be the hitter.
Now Waters, although he is the number 9 hitter, he has been swinging the bat pretty well in this last week.
Again, should the Hawks not be able to tie this ball game up or win it, we'll have game 3 tomorrow. The gates will open up at 11:30. Big crowd will be on hand. You might want to get here early for the final game of this best of 3. Breaking pitch to Waters, strike 2. Nice curveball. Thrown here by Austin Lindsay. Good spin on the pitch, good location, nice rotation on it. Turn the ball over. Waters is going to get called out on strike, so that'll be back-to-back Ks for Lindsay. Where the pitch was caught, it was in the strike zone. Shiru Sato is the hitter. And a pickoff play. Belkowski was not able to field that cleanly. Nobody advances. And the count on Sato at 1 ball and no strikes. And Shiryu takes up high. He's got 2 at-bats tonight, 2 plate appearances, 1 run scored, 1 stolen base, 2 stolen bases. And at 85 miles an hour, that's in the strike zone. That'll go to 2-1. Sadhu can somehow string this inning along and bring up the best bat they've got in the order tonight, Kyle Yip. And a fly ball raised out into right, and that probably will do it. And it does. Boering is there to make the catch, and this series is all squared off. At a win apiece here in the last of 9. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on. Stay tuned. We'll be back with our post-game show wrap here in just a couple of minutes' time. So our playoff series is squared off at a win apiece. And here's the totals from tonight's ball game. 1 run on 7 hits, no errors, and a whole lot of base runners stranded tonight. John, good pitching does that, but they left 10.
They certainly did. And, I give Palmer tremendous credit for the way he pitched tonight. He kept the ball in the zone, moved it in and out, and kept the Riverhawk batters off balance all night. They're going to have to get it straightened out tomorrow.
All right, Riley Barrett, the starter and the losing pitcher, worked 4 2/3 innings tonight. 3 earned runs on 7 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 1 base on ball. And he just got snake bit in the second inning. He had a man on, 1 away. And then it was a collection of 5 hits, scored 3 earned runs. And 1 ball was maybe hit with a pretty good order. A ball was pulled into left. The rest of them were just little flares, but hey, they all count.
They all count. That's what you try to do, get it in the hole.
So Barrett will fall to 4-1 on the season, and he gets the loss here tonight. Winning pitcher was Ryan Palmer. Outstanding job by this young right-hander. 7 inning distance, 1 earned run, 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, a couple of walks. He'll improve to 2-1. And Austin Lindsay works the last 2 innings, the 8th and the 9th, to record his 3rd save. 2 innings, no runs, no earned runs, 2 hits, 3 strikeouts, 1 base on ball, and 1 wild pitch. 6,943 to view it, 2 hours and 35 minutes to play it. And Game 3 will go tomorrow afternoon with the gates opening up at 11:30, and we'll have the first pitch right about 1:05. And you won't be here. You're off on a football assignment.
No, I've got a football assignment. Have to do another game.
All right, so the deciding game goes on the Sabbath day tomorrow at 1:05. We'll have all the pictures and the descriptions for you again. Just not on the cards for the Hawks tonight. They got one run in the 5th inning. They flirted with a couple of runs later on in the 9th. They had men at first and second base, but a couple of strikeouts and the fly ball out later. This one goes into the books, and it's going to be a real fun day tomorrow. All tied up in a win apiece, and we'll see what the pitching does tomorrow.
We certainly will, Al, and it'll be a lot of fun for all the fans, and hope they pack the park.
Now, we'll just remind you as well, we are going to leave the live stream open. They're going to have a big mammoth fireworks show here tonight. Normally they do it on Fridays. Here tonight they're going to do it on Saturday night. So again, a 3-1 win for the Harbourcats. The series squared off at a win apiece. And the rubber match goes tomorrow. We'll have the pictures and the descriptions for you right about 1:05, right after the anthems have been concluded. Stephen Leong, our live stream director and replay coordinator, is Delaney Miles. Thanks for your time and attention on this matter. We'll talk to you tomorrow from right here at Remax Field.